Warm greetings from the high 10. It is Everyday Shenanigans, and thanks for joining me. The topic of discussion is pertaining to the two women who were found brutally murdered out in Utah, Grand County, Utah. Their names are Crystal Turner and Kylen Schulte. This is a Caucasian couple who were married to one another, and they were found brutally murdered. I'm going to bring you the said information. I will also bring you information to each location, the distance between each location, and you can chop up however you see fit the correlation between all locations of the said women, the alleged locations of Brian Laundrie and Miss Petito at the time of the living persons until their death. And then we will decide if indeed Brian Laundrie murdered these two women. I can no longer continue to talk about Brian Laundrie every live because he is a one percenter. And I think you know what a one percenter is. We can no longer continue to talk about mass murderers, serial killers, rapists over and over and over. You have to give some information pertaining to the decedents because it's only fair to them because they are no longer here. And to keep dwelling on these bottom feeders every damn live program is not fair to the dead. So I want to talk about those two women. I don't have much information about who they are as people, their personalities, but they deserve some, the word I'm looking for, acknowledgement. Thank you all for joining me. I'm going to go ahead and get started because my lives usually run very long because of all the information I have to bring. I'm going to try to trim it down as best I can. So I'm going to go ahead and get started. Thank you so much. If you want to donate to the channel, $G129 Cash App. All donations are accepted. Thank you. This is by the New York Post. Utah police not ruling out potential link between double murder and Gabby Petito case. This was uploaded the 15th of last month. I couldn't find anything newer to bring to you pertaining to these two women, which I think is very baffling and disturbing because they were human beings. Everything's about Gabby. Everything. Uploading content about high school pictures, this and that. People in the comment section were arguing, why are you all, hitting us with these pictures of her? We don't want to see old high school pictures of these two. Give us said information pertaining to Brian. But that's the point. We don't have anything because the man is on the run. And you're entitled to believe what you want pertaining to the story. If he's guilty of Miss Petito's death, if he's guilty in the deaths of these two women, if he's guilty in the death of Mr. Lowry, everything's up for interpretation. But I want to discuss those said parties because they are no longer living. And they also were found dead in a general area of where these two people patronized Mr. Laundrie and Miss Petito. Thank you. Utah police are not ruling out whether the case of missing Long Island native Gabby Petito is related to a double homicide at a campground near Moab last month. Basically, it just goes on to tell you when Miss Petito was last seen in the late last month, and the Moab police was called to a domestic incident involving her and Mr. Laundrie on August 12th as they traversed in the van. No arrests have been made or charges were filed after cops responded to the incident. 2 days later, a newlywed couple was found shot to death in nearby South Mesa after being seen at a bar in the town the night before. The Grand County Sheriff's Office told the outlet they're not ruling anything out as they look for a suspect in that slaying. We're looking at everything. Anything and everything that was suspicious around that time, or we're not ruling anything out at this time, a spokesman reportedly said, adding, we're just investigating information as it comes in. The Grand County Sheriff's Office did not immediately return the post request for comment. Petito was reported missing, as everybody knows, September 11th. Mr. Laundrie returned on the 1st, and it states also he would remain in the background of the investigation, which we already know what that means. He didn't cooperate. Cops in Florida declared him a person of interest Wednesday as the hunt for the missing woman grew increasingly desperate. As a father, I can imagine the pain and suffering Gabby's family is going through, Northport Police Chief Todd Garrison said. We are pleading with anyone, including Brian, to share information with us on her whereabouts in the past weeks. Garrison said the lack of information from Brian is hindering this investigation. This is an older article, updated on the 15th. So on one news source that I have, which would be Fox, they basically were saying that, hold on one second, that her murder is not connected to the two women. And this was uploaded the 17th of September, 2 days after the information I just brought to you. And at that time, they were saying that the Grand County Sheriff's Office is any speculation that the disappearance of Gabby Petito was somehow connected to an unsolved double murder. Now, that was 2 days on the 17th. They were saying no correlation. But then the next information I brought you, which is what I just read to you, was uploaded on the 19th, 2 days later, and there was a change saying not ruling out anything. But this was what was read by Fox 13 on the 17th. Make sure I get this right. Yes. In an online statement released Friday, authorities said the Petito case is not related to the murders of Crystal Turner and Kylen Schulte, who were found dead at a campsite in Grand County on August 8th. I think I spelled her name wrong. Okay, investigators said earlier in the week that they were not ruling out a connection to the two cases. We're looking at everything. So I don't really know what's going on with this investigation between the two women, but I'm going to chop up everything. I'm going to bring you information pertaining to all the places that were mentioned in this investigation pertaining to the two dead women and the Petito and Laundrie. I want to make sure I bring everything out pertaining to these said parties. I will bring you highlights to what's going on in the queue right now pertaining to the story. We have information coming from Dog that he's not going to give any information to the police pertaining to his search for Brian. Why not? Do you agree with that? Do you think it's right for him not to share any information pertaining to leads to Brian? Because what we have to ask ourselves is, where is he getting the information from? Where is the information coming from to Dog pertaining to Brian? Where, why, how? Who's doing the talking? Okay. Crystal and Kylen Schulte were at Woody's Tavern on August 13th in Moab, Utah. The women were found dead in Grand County, Utah. 5 days later, they were found on August 18th. Let me give you the demographics of the said places that have been mentioned in all of this commentary pertaining to all parties. Grand Teton is in Wyoming. It is 8 hours and 23 minutes to the National Arches where they had the incident, Petito and Laundrie, on the 12th. Stay with me. 8 hours and 23 minutes. It's the distance between Grand Teton, Wyoming, to the National Arches in Utah. Wyoming sits above the state of Utah. Stay woke. The incident took place of the argument that led to the cam from the police on August 12th at the Arches National Park, which is in Utah. Stay woke. 8 hours, 23 minutes. I'm going to keep saying that. 8 hours, 23 minutes is where the incident took place. Yet, where was Miss Petito found? Deceased. Not in the National Arches. He was at the bar, perhaps, in another state, in Utah. Because what are we saying? Woody's is in Moab. Okay? The body's found 5 days later. Allegedly, an argument took place in front of this Moonflowers Co-op where one of the dead women worked. Conversations about a creepy guy in the bar. As I said, did they see something at the camp where they were? Did they see something at the co-op? Was he in the bar on the 13th? where the ladies were. Is he the guy that they were talking about? Did he follow them out of the bar? In what could he have followed them? Because when I start breaking down how far everything is, one would have to be in a car. So did he have the van without Gabby? Okay. Did he have the van on the 13th, same day the ladies were in Woody's Tavern? And as I told you, you're talking about an 8-hour difference from Wyoming, Teton Park to the National Arches in Utah. 8 total hours. That's a long way. Was he at the bar August 13th? I have to keep saying that, because that is 8 hours away from where Gabby was found dead in Wyoming. It's a lot of strangeness going on here. Did he kill those ladies? They were found dead in South Mesa. South Mesa is 45 minutes from Moab, Utah. Both of these towns are in Utah. Stay woke. Where they were found dead, South Mesa, is 45 minutes from Moab, 25.7 miles. Were there words spoken at the co-op between all parties? If he was indeed at the bar, were there words spoken? Who is this creepy guy that the ladies were speaking of? Were they followed at the campsite? Are we talking about more than one person that could have followed them out of the bar and or back to where they stayed? Is this a form of gay bashing / stereotype / murder? What are we saying? As I said, were they followed? Where was the exact last place they were from the bar on the 13th? What time did they leave the bar? Did they go anywhere else? Did they go party with some other people? Did they get in a car with some other people? Were they taking a walk? Didn't get back in their car. What do we say? What is the timeline? And I've given that already with the bar and the death. The 13th of August is allegedly when the ladies were last seen at this bar, and they were found 5 days later on the 18th. Why do we have so many missing persons and recent deaths pertaining to these parts? Serial killer or random murders by different people? Which is it? Were these persons robbed of money, debit cards, valuables? Were any of the debit cards used after death? It says the ladies were found dead August 18th in Lasalle Mountains. The distance from Moab to these mountains is 1 hour and 15 minutes. Stay woke. 20 miles south of Moab, these mountains where they were found dead. The death of Mr. Lowry is unknown, and he is also not related to the Petito death or the death of these two women. But one thing we do know, 2 women were viciously murdered, for sure. The distance between the National Arch Park, where they had the incident, to Moab is 9 minutes. That's 5.2 miles. North of Moab, along Highway 191. What are we talking about here? Was Brian in this jurisdiction of Utah on the 13th? Because we do know he was there the 12th, which is only 1 day away. Who went where, in what, who had access to the car from the 12th onward to the 27th? Because something is funky here. Because if we are to believe that these two were arguing on that same street sidewalk where this co-op is, perhaps somebody from the co-op said something to them or stood and watched. He remembered their faces. Then maybe perhaps he went for a drink without Gabby in her van and recognized the women. So what we have to ask ourselves is, how did he find them? Pertaining to Mr. Laundrie, there are drones flying over his parents' house. People outside cussing and fussing, raising hell. Someone has posted some information to social media by the name of Tammy Davis. And she is saying that somebody spoke to Brian and he was at the Pigeon River. And the Pigeon River is 57 minutes to Knoxville, Tennessee from North Carolina. But she says this man, who is allegedly her husband, did not recognize his voice. How is it that you don't recognize his voice if you know him? Who are you to him? How do you know Brian Laundrie? If I'm to believe this Tammy Davis post, I found this off of somebody else's network this evening. Information about the interview room has been taken down. Why? Why has this channel been taken down? Is this payback rhetoric for talking about Donald Wells, harassment of Mr. Wells? Let's throw that in there. I'm bringing you all the latest updates I found in the queue pertaining to these cases I've discussed on my network. You can't keep up. I'm going to bring you some information. If Mr. Laundrie is right near the Queen, 57 minutes is not far. It's about how far it is to get up to the mountains from here. I want to bring you the information so you know. Hello, everybody. Thanks for joining me. Pigeon River, Tennessee, North Carolina. If you need verification, Wikipedia is the source. The Pigeon River of western North Carolina and East Tennessee rises above Canton, North Carolina, is impounded by Walters Dam, enters Tennessee, and flows into the French Broad River just past Newport, Tennessee. The river traverses the Pisgah National Forest and the Cherokee National Forest and drains much of the northeastern Great Smoky Mountains Park. When you open this, you'll see a picture of the Pigeon River, and it says the confluence of the Pigeon River and Big Creek in Waterville, North Carolina. The power plant is in the background. This brings you all the said information pertaining to this. The river takes its name from the passenger pigeon, an extinct bird whose migration route once included the River Valley, North Carolina. I know y'all like, what is she saying? I'm just bringing you the information where the Pigeon River is, how far it is from the Queen. It's just over the road. We're to believe he's right next door, 57 minutes away. Going to read you everything pertaining to all the places mentioned in this storyline so you can get an idea of where everything is. Arches National Park, located 5 miles, 8 kilometers north of Moab, is the world's largest concentration of natural sandstone arches, although over 2,000 arches are located within the park, 76,518 acres. The park also contains an outstanding variety of other geological formations, colossal sandstone fens, massive balanced rocks, soaring pinnacles, and spires dwarf visitors as they explore the park's viewpoints and hiking trails. A paved scenic drive takes visitors to many of the major viewpoints within the park. The park's rock formations delight children as well as adults, with many easy trails providing opportunities for kids to get out of the car and explore the arches up close. Hikers can choose from a wide variety of trails, from short 20-minute walks leading right up to many of the largest arches in the park, to more adventurous hikes into lesser seen areas. As I said, this park is located 5 miles from Moab. The entrance to other arches is located 5 miles north of Moab along Highway 191. The Arches National Park is normally open year-round, 24 hours a day. The park is very busy between March and October. To avoid traffic, we recommend entering the park before 8 a.m. or after 3 p.m. Entrance fee, $30 a vehicle, good for 7 days, subject to change. I'm just bringing you all the information so you get an idea of what's going on here. The visitor center includes interactive exhibits, educational kiosk, 150-seat auditorium, and a bookstore, including guidebooks, maps, DVDs, postcards, and much more. The park is open, as I said, 24 hours, 365 days a year. And also there's a number listed where you can call for visiting hours. Beautiful when you open this to see these arches. And this is the same location where these two had their altercation. But what I'm trying to make you all understand is this. Where they went to this park and had this altercation, it's in an entirely different state. It's in Utah. The Grand Teton is in Wyoming. And that's where the problem comes in with the drive. Ladies were in Woody's Tavern August 13th in Moab, Utah. Found dead in Grand County, Utah, August 18th, 5 days later. So remember, their altercation was in Utah at the National Arches on the 12th. The two women went to a bar on the 13th. Is it possible that Mr. Laundrie got an eye of these women on the 12th and bumped into them again on the 13th? And we're talking about almost an 8.5-hour difference from the National Arches in Utah versus the Grand Teton in Wyoming. Stay woke. I do not condone the recent behavior of people at the laundries. I understand that you all have your opinions about what you think a person did, didn't do, who's aiding whom. But going in front of these people's houses, Miss Cassie's house, the sister, somebody's going to get hurt. And one thing people fail to realize is that if you're a neighbor and you're involving yourself in harassing these people, you forgot one thing. You live across the street or down the block from the laundry. Stay woke. And you do not know who's aiding them or their son. So therefore, if you want to get yourself caught up in the mix to end up like Gabby Petito, you might want to fall back. Because one thing I've learned about many people who have big mouths and like to be what I call Captain Saberhose, you can be found. Don't ever think somebody won't pay you a visit in the midnight hour. Because that's what's going to happen. You keep standing out there in front of these people's houses. Eventually, they're going to do exactly what you're doing. They will get somebody to watch you. And they will get somebody to follow you out of the neighborhood and find your location. Don't ever think it can't happen to you. Because remember, we are now talking about several dead people. Mr. Lowry, Crystal Turner, Kylen, Schulte, Gabby Petito, some other people who have been mentioned, information that was sent to me. Somebody out there want the queen to know what's really going on out there with the deaths, and I'm going to read it to you. There's been some busy people. And I want to thank you, sweetie, for sending me the information. It's 7/20/21, Colorado Springs, which Colorado is not in this state, but just some people missing. Burley Fennell, 44. Salt Lake County Canal, Leon Webb, 44. That was on August 7th. 8/18/21, LaSalle Mountains Creek. That's Kylen Schulte, 24, and Crystal Turner, 38. 8/20/21, Teton Pass, Robert Lowry, 46. 9/20/21, Grand Teton, Gabby Petito. 9/20/21, Yellowstone Shoshone Lake, brothers Mark O'Neill, 67, body found, and Kim Crumble, 74, she's still missing. And then we go back to May, deaths before road trip, 5/16/21, Utah Lake, brothers Jorge Anika, 33, and Manuel Anika, 21. 6/9/21, Jordan River, Joseph Silas, 49. So a lot of people dying in the general area. Not to say they have any connection to what we're talking about, but just to show you that there are people missing out there in the West. Thank you all for joining me. Okay. Then someone sent me a timeline of what these people have been doing. I'm just going to read where they touched down. Colorado Springs, 7/8. Interesting. July. And one of these people went missing or dead in July. Hold on, let me go back, double check. Colorado Springs, let me look it up. Well, whoever sent me this information, you know who you are. You did your homework, because I see why you sent me this. 7/20/21, Burley Fennel, 44, is missing out of Colorado Springs, and you so kindly sent this timeline. Whoever uploaded this to YouTube, thank you so kindly, because one of the fans sent it to me. Thank you, Donna. You're letting me know that Gabby and Brian were in Colorado Springs, perhaps July 8th. This is pertaining to the Angel Wings photograph at 2511 West Colorado Avenue, Colorado Springs, Colorado. Interesting. Very interesting. So what are we saying here? Is Brian Laundrie a serial killer? Thank you for the information you sent me, honey. Because now we got more dates to be concerned about. Mystic Hot Springs, Monroe, Utah, 7/26. Bryce Canyon Park, Tropic, Utah, 7/21 to 7/24. (7/21 to 7/24), Bryce Canyon National Park, Tropic, Utah. 7/20, Instagram post, Cedar Breaks National Monument, Bryan Head, Utah. 7/16 to 7/19, Zion National Park, Springdale, Utah. 7/10, the Great Sand Dunes, Moscow, Colorado. 7/8, Colorado Springs. That's the one with the angel. So 7/8, 7/10, they was in Colorado. 7/4, 7/5, Monument Rock, Scott City, Kansas. 7/2, they depart from Blue Point, New York on a cross-country trip. So the trip started early July. And they did touch down in Colorado, where we do have a missing person. My. There have been a lot of places. 7/26, Mystic Hot Springs, Monroe, Utah. 7/29, Willow Springs Road, Grand County, Utah. That's the same county where the ladies are. Found dead. You were at a campsite July 29th. 378 Willow Springs Road, Grand County. That's the same county where the girls are found dead. Come on, Queen. 7/29 to 7/31, Canyonlands National Park, Mesa Arch, Instagram post, Moab, Utah. Then 12 days absent from Instagram. Come on with it. Thank you for the information. 8/9, Gabby States, Instagram photo posted. 8/12 was originally taken today. 8/10, Gabby confirms a text message to Brian's sister. They're in the Arches. 8/10, Jay Foster allegedly met BL and Gabby and talked roughly 40 minutes. It was during this interaction where Jay said DL gave him a skateboard. 8/12, Arches National Park. Once again, Moab, Utah, Instagram post. 8/12, police is responding 1640 local time, Arches National Park, to report 911 call 1630 local time of a domestic incident. This is via third party. 8:12 through the 8:13, Brian's taken by the police. Brian Instagram post. Location verified in police video, Moab, Utah, 8:13. Brian's last post on Instagram is the 13th of August. 8:17 through 8:23, Brian helps his father in Florida with his storage unit, blah, 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 something about Fairfield Inn. Now, this is where we have a damn problem. If we're going to go back 8:17 to 8:23, I don't know who's verifying this. That means you went and emptied the storage unit before she died. If we're to believe the person said they saw her in the restaurant on 8:27. Hello, everybody in the chat. What are we saying? Say it again, Queen, if this information is correct. 8:17 through the 23rd. That's 6 whole days without being near Miss Petito. So what the hell was Petito doing? Did she have her car? At this point, wouldn't we just said the hell with it? He's gone 6 days. If I'm to believe this information that was sent to me. Why did she stay? What the hell was he doing home 6 days, emptying out information out her house, her clothes, her shoes, her this and that, and then he went back? He had to have gone back, because if I'm to believe this information, 8:17 to the 23rd, they were seen at the restaurant on the 27th arguing with the staff. And that's the last time she's posting anything, is the 27th. And I do believe the 27th is the jump off between Gabby Petito and Brian Laundrie. Where there's smoke, there is fire. I don't know about the police department out there. I don't know what the hell y'all got going on. But you have to admit, if those two kids stood on that street of that co-op, what are the odds that they stood on the same sidewalk where a dead woman worked? And his girlfriend is now dead. Come on, do the math. One works at the co-op. 2 strangers from New York, Florida are on the same sidewalk of the co-op. And one of the women lies dead alongside her girlfriend in Utah. And another woman was on the same sidewalk from all the way across the country, New York. She ends up dead the next month, found. And her boyfriend is on the run, and they both was on the same sidewalk of the restaurant where 2 dead women, one of them worked. You can't make this up. Brian Laundrie, did you kill these 2 women, Crystal Turner and Kylen Schulte? Did they see something, say something to you out of the way? Do you not like homosexuals? What are we saying? Did you say something to them at the co-op? Did they say something to you outside on the sidewalk? Did you end up seeing them at the bar? Are you that guy that was in the bar? Is this a form of gay bashing? What are we saying? Did you hurt Mr. Lowry? What are we saying? Who the hell else is getting ready to come up missing from out there? Strange, strange, strange. I'm going to bring you one more piece of information pertaining to this eerie story, because this is indeed eerie. When you open up this information pertaining to Lasalle Mountains, a very beautiful, picturesque picture comes up. Just absolutely gorgeous. Just 20 miles south of Moab are the Lasalle Mountains, which are part of Lasalle National Forest, attaining heights of nearly 13,000 feet. These alpine mountains are the second highest mountain range in Utah. Numerous hiking and mountain bike trails, along with picturesque campsites, make these mountains a great complement to your visit to Moab. Whispering pines, quaking aspens, and bubbling brooks make a family outing in the forest an unforgettable experience. Great trout fishing can be found in several beautiful lakes and streams throughout the Lasalles. For current conditions in the Lasalle Mountains, contact the Monte Lasalle National Forest District and it gives you the said phone number. It also mentions Water Lake campground, and it can be accessed by driving south on 191 from Moab for approximately 6 miles and then turning east on the Lasalle Loop Road towards Kings Lake. Drive on the Lasalle Mountain Loop Road for approximately 10 miles to Warner Lake Road, which is a 5-mile graded dirt road. The campground has toilets, picnics, fire grills. Camping and picnic fees charged. Camping reservations for Warner Lake can be made online at National Recreation Reservation Service website, recreation.gov. Then we go on to talk about LaSalle Mountain Loop Road. It is a scenic backway featuring spectacular scenery ranging from the forest heights of the LaSalle Mountains to expansive views of the red rock landscape below. This paved scenic backway begins on US 191, 6 miles south of Moab, and winds north over the LaSalle Mountains through Castle Valley, ending at the Upper Colorado River Scenic Byway, U-128. Returning to Moab provides a 60-mile loop drive that requires approximately 3 hours to complete. Note that several hairpin turns on the Castle Valley side of this route are unsuitable for very large RVs. And when you see the map, it's going to show you the Arches National Park, Grand County, Spanish Valley, which is off US 191, and North Highway 191. And as they say, it is exactly what it is. It is a circle. And they have some beautiful pictures in here. And as they state, the LaSalle Mountain Loop Tour features a wide variety of canyon country scenery. 60-mile route begins by following the Colorado River. Then it approaches the LaSalle Mountains via Castle Valley. The route through Manta LaSalle National Forest offers great views of 12,000-foot plus peaks and the Red Rock Canyons far below. Completion of the loop brings the motorists back to Moab via US 91. Drive north from Moab on US 191, and turn right on Scenic Byway 128 just before the bridge. Arches National Park is located along the north side of the river. Grand Staff Canyon small stream meets the Colorado 3 miles upriver from the bridge. This canyon is well known for its hiking opportunities. Big Bend Recreation Site, located about 6 miles east of the US 191 Utah 128 junction, offers access to the river, a beach, camping, disabled access facilities, and a picnic area. Swimming in the river is not recommended. At the Castle Valley Road, you can either run right and follow the main loop tour or take a side trip along Utah Highway 128 to Fisher Towers, 5.6 miles, and the historic Dewey Suspension Bridge, 15 miles. Driving up Castle Valley, the Peace and the Nuns and the Castle Rock are situated on your left, about 4 miles from Scenic Byway 128. If these formations look familiar, it's because they have been in movies. LaSalle Mountain Loop Road turnoff is 11 miles from Scenic Byway 128. Turn right as you enter the National Forest. Notice how the vegetation changes as you gain elevation. Pinyon and juniper trees give way to oak, then to larger pines and aspen. The highest timbered areas are covered with spruce and fir. Be sure to stop at the overlooks along the road. A 5-mile long graded dirt side road leads to a Forest Service campground at Warner Lake. The campground has toilets, picnic tables, fire grills, and as I told you, fees are charged for the picnic. Thank you so much, Miss Rhonda. Okay, thank you all so much. Hold on, who is this? Yes. Thank you for the donation, Rhonda. God bless you, baby. Okay, camping reservations for Warner Lake can be made online at the National Recreation Reservation Service website, recreation.gov. After the Warner Lake turnoff, the loop descends into Mill Creek Canyon and then climbs again before starting its descent into Moab. The tour route rejoins US Highway 191. Moab, protect and preserve. It's the source. DiscoverMoab.com is the source. I bring you all this information to show you what is the obvious. These people were everywhere. Stay woke. That is the reason why I read you all that information. It's to give you an idea of where they were, all the places they were visiting, the places where the dead women were found, all the places that loop around in one circle in this Utah region. Stay woke. Gabby Petito and Brian Laundrie touched down many states from New York to Wyoming and Utah, and the final destination was to be the state of Oregon. So no way the police can say what is and what is not, because they were everywhere. And as I told you, Grand Teton versus the Arches is an 8-hour, 23-minute drive. Now you put that on paper. Where was Gabby Petito if we are to believe he was in that bar? And what was he in? Because he could not have been on foot to follow the women outside of Moab to their campsite. Stay woke. Thank you, Hurricane Holly. God bless all of you. I'm going to drop the link. If you want to give your commentary, please be respectful to the chat and the hostess. Do not use profanity on the panel. Give me your honest opinion pertaining to Brian Laundrie and the connection between the two women. Is he a serial killer? Did he kill these women? Did he kill Mr. Lowry? Has he also killed this other person mentioned in Colorado Springs? Because somebody brought me information that they also was in the state of Colorado. Oh, these said states touch one another. What are we saying? Are we now looking for a serial killer and not just a killer of Miss Gabby Petito? So what I told you all about the killer, Andrew Cunanan, who killed Versace, he went from state to state, from out west to the bottom of Florida, and he had to kill people in order to keep money in his pocket to travel from place to place. He traveled from out west to the Midwest. He kills a very wealthy man in Chicago. And I just so happened to be in Chicago at the time, or I left perhaps before he touched down and murdered that millionaire in Chicago who was a real estate tycoon. And then he made his way to Florida. And by then I was already back in Tennessee living, and saw it on the news and was stunned when I saw the man's name flash across the screen, because I remember seeing that name walking downtown Chicago, and I saw his name on the side of a building, and I said, sweet Jesus, what in the hell do we have here? This man has been all over the United States killing people, and finally made his way from out west, Midwest, up to New Jersey, stealing a truck from a man that worked at a cemetery, all the way down to Florida, killing the infamous Versace, and then taking his own life on a boat. You see, people will do desperate things because desperate people do desperate things. Don't ever think you cannot be a victim, because if you are in the path of a killer, you're going to have to pray that you will not be his or her victim. Thank you all for joining me. Hope you all are well out there. Came in a little late. I was trying to get everything going. There's a lot of information to bring you. A lot of people don't read you anything. They just talk. I don't do that, because you have to visualize crime scenes when you're talking about a place, because everybody's not familiar with the states, the United States, and what state neighbors, which state. And so when you're talking about the places, people don't really know if you're talking about right next door or around the corner. And now you're saying we're talking about places that are an hour and more away. They're not 5 minutes, 6 minutes away. We're mentioning demographics that are touching 8 hours and 23 minutes. That's pretty serious. That's very serious. Thanks for joining me. Hello, Samantha. How you doing, baby? Hello, everybody. Hello. Hi, Trucker. How you doing? Thanks for joining me. You don't know people. You don't know anything about any of these people out here. Talk is cheap. If you want to hit the link, feel free. Thank you. Jay, I just jump on whenever I get information pertaining to the storyline, honey. Thank you so much. I don't have a definite when I come on. I may come on at afternoon. I might come on at night. I might come on in the wee hours. It just depends on when my eyes are open. But thank you for joining me. Thank you all new subscribers. You all have put a queen over. My 8,800, I'm over. So I'm just trying to get to the 9,000. God is good. Yes, I know about the Instagram work. Perhaps the wolf in the drawing is Brian Laundrie. He was drawing himself. He was drawing who he is. Okay. I sleep. I just don't get enough of it. That's the problem. I don't get enough sleep. Thank you all for joining me. Hit the link if you want to give your opinion. Yes, wolf in sheep's clothing. Amen. Hold on one second. I'll be right back, you guys. Thank you so much for joining. Hit the link if you want to give your opinion pertaining to the women found out west. Also, Mr. Lowry, I don't want to leave him out, but I wanted to give the women, shout out because there's nothing in the queue updated pertaining to those women in the Google search, and their names need to be out there because they are human. They were human beings, and somebody killed those women viciously. It's not just about Gabby because we have other people who also out there in that demographic who have been murdered. They're missing. They still have people who are currently missing. That's what I'm talking about now, Samantha. Thank you all so much. And also, whoever that was on the live stream the other night, you have been reported. So just letting you know, in case you decide you want to come back in the chat. I don't play those games. I don't play with serial killers and murderers, rapists, child molesters. You picked the wrong chat. Just letting you know. One second, you guys. All righty. Is there anybody waiting on the queen? Oh, I got some people. Thank you. I had to step away for just a second. I was waiting on you all to get up here, so I thought I'd take a quick break. Thank you so much for joining me. Hello.
What's up, girl?
Hey, how you doing? Thank you. Sorry about that.
Not a whole lot. Just come up to try to stay awake myself.
Thank you. Hello, everybody. We've got Mr. Trucker. He's one of our new new guests to join us. And Barb, are you from Florida?
Yes, I'm in Florida.
Well, I thought. All right. Give it to me, Trucker.
I don't have no latest ones, but I do find out that Brian Laundrie is in Florida still. He has not moved out of that area.
So what is his shenanigans about the dog and his daughter and all this information about North Carolina? Where's it coming from? Who's giving him this information about North Carolina?
Coming in from another channel that I've been tracing. I don't know if you want me to say it, but it's
don't say nobody else's. Don't say nobody else's channel. Just say what you heard
from Ernie. Then that'll know who it is.
I don't understand. I didn't understand a word you just said. What did you say?
Ernie. He's head of one of the other channels. But anyway, him and a few people say that they ran tips that he was up in North Carolina, but we found out it was BS. We now know he's still around Florida.
They want to hear your horn.
Oh, do they? All right, hang on.
Oh, Lord. Y'all are a mess. Did you blow it? I barely heard it. Barb, I don't know. You fell off. Linda. Linda said, Lord have mercy. Outlaw, what are you doing? He fell off too. Lord Jesus. I used to ride with my dad in his semi when I was little and missed that sound. Oh, I bet. Yeah, probably, probably Wi-Fi, when you're driving, you're going through tunnels and different things. So, excuse me. Tap dancing, Samantha, be nice. Yeah, y'all be nice. Y'all be nice. Thank you all so much for joining me. Yeah, you did. You wanted to hear the horn, and then all of a sudden now there's nothing. But that's the sad information. Ladies found the ladies were in this tavern on the 13th. Gabby and Brian were in Utah the 12th at the Arches with the incident. Who's to say these people didn't run into each other? Barb, you had to shut yourself off, honey, because I didn't touch you. Okay, Outlaw, so you lost connection. Okay. I drive a semi. What'd you say, Elisa? I drive a semi all over from California to Pennsylvania. Elisa, cut it out. Do you really? Yes. You drive by the car and you'd be like, honk your horn, honk your horn. The joy of being a child. The joy of being a child. Thank you all so much for everything. I really appreciate it. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, honey. BB. Thank you, BB fan. God bless you, honey. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Such great fans. Thank you all. Thank you, Rhonda, Reese, Julie, Elisa, Angel, Joy, all of you. And Lisa, again, thank you so much. Thank you so much, honey. I really appreciate that. Oh, for FedEx. Oh, okay. So Lisa works for FedEx. Hey, man. Thank you, BB fan. God bless you, honey. I really appreciate that. It makes sense that he killed them because there had been no murders in that area, okay, for many years, okay. Barb is back up. Hold on, you guys. Barb?
Yes, can you hear me?
Yes, what part of Florida do you live in? West, south, north? Which part of Florida?
I'm in the woods in Central Florida.
Okay, so what are the people saying down there on the ground, ma'am?
Nobody knows anything down here.
Okay.
But my point is this, maybe you're going to think I'm crazy, but I think she might have known he killed the newlyweds, and I think that's another reason why she was so scared when the cops stopped them. What do you think?
Well, I wouldn't have been with him, period. That's how.
Well, me either, but she seemed like she had this separation anxiety from heck.
A lot of people are saying that. You know, I try not to judge somebody that I don't know anything about the demeanor, because I know people make mistakes in dating people. We all have done that. But my thing is, I think her major problem was once she got on that trip and things started going awry with Brian, she felt stuck. Because we don't ever want to say she was stuck. You understand what I'm saying? Because at any time you can make a move. And I made that clear last night that Gabby could have left Brian Laundrie, but my thinking is that she was afraid to drive such a long distance, because you're talking about being out in the middle of nowhere. And if you're not used to driving long haul driving, you're not used to paying attention to directions, you know, you get easily frazzled. You're not going to be able to make that drive all the way back to New York or Florida. You understand what I'm saying?
What if he was killing for money? Because obviously he didn't have any.
I was saying, well, I already said that. I already asked that to everyone. Is it possible, you know, that was his thing? He wanted to see how it could go, if he could get away with doing these said things, and that's why I asked, were these people robbed? I'm not even getting any information about the women as far as an update to the case itself. And naturally, the police, that's something they're going to wait to give you pertaining to what actually happened, you know, what was taken from the victims. See, we don't know any of that. We don't know anything about Mr. Robert. Did anybody use any of his credit cards, debit cards? Did somebody use their debit cards, credit cards? We don't know because they're not telling us anything. Hello, Pink.
I don't think the police want to screw up any. Well, I shouldn't say that because they did their job, but I don't think they want to make any more mistakes known.
Well, some people said, I think he controlled her mentally. She was psychologically tortured by him. Well, I would ask some people in the chat. We're going to take a poll. I need 2 volunteers. I need 1 for yes and 1 for no. The girls were shot allegedly. We don't know how Gabby died. Kinsley, you want to take a poll? One of you, I need 2 people to take a yes or no. Okay, it's me. It's me. You take yes. I need 1 more person for the no's. Okay, Darlene. Okay, let's go. It's me. You will take yeses. Darlene, you will take the no's. Okay. I can't remember what I was going to say. Golly. It was something, I think it was something about the robbery. Yeah, I was wondering about that too. Did he have a gun? Yes. Dang, I can't think of what I was going to say, what the poll was going to be. I lost my train of thought just that fast. I'm sorry.
In one of the Instagrams, it showed a gun, a 380, a picture.
Don't worry about it, Darlene. I'll start over. because I got confused myself. I was trying to remember what I was going to say about the poll I was going to give. It's about the money. Thank you, BB. Honey, I'm getting old. Yeah, I was going to ask. If you rob these people. Something else I'm missing, though. I can't. It'll come to me because I'm thinking about too much stuff at one time. Well, Lisa, you don't need to be typing and driving. Please stop that.
Why, some of us know how to do it without getting caught.
Yeah, well, she's driving a truck right now. I don't want her texting.
No, don't do that.
Yeah, speak text, Lisa. Don't do that. But see, it's not like she's sending a text to me personally. She's on a live stream. I mean, she's in the YouTube. That's going to be totally different than you talking into a text, trying to send a text to a friend. You understand what I'm saying?
Well, they could be teaming too, so she might be on her break, so she could.
Yeah, I know it's a yes or no poll, but I forgot what the hell I wanted to say yes or no to you. My mind is fluctuating. So I have a lot of stuff on my mind right now about this case, and I can't remember. Thank you, Amy. I wanted to ask something about the money. I don't know if I want to do a poll about if they were robbed. It was something else. I can't remember what it was. Now, Barb, what are you confused about? Thank you, Kim. Barb.
Yeah.
You stop talking.
You know what? I'm going to say this because I have to. You remind me of my best friend I've ever had. You're spitting in an image of her, and I'm just.
Lisa, how you home and you driving? Now I'm through with you. Are you on the road or you home, girl? Hell, y'all know I'm getting old. I got to do other stuff.
Dang it, girl. We all
I'm just gonna tell y'all the truth. I don't want to talk about this stuff anymore. I made that comment last night. I don't want to do this anymore.
I think he killed them and robbed them.
That's probably why my head is not there. I'm tired of bringing the information. I'm tired of the bickering back and forth in the chat about the information. I bring a source. Yeah, people want to argue about the source, this, that, and the other. I think I do some things that most YouTubers don't do. They don't even bring you sources to stuff. They don't even bring you the demographics of the stuff they're talking about. Because like I said,
details.
Yeah, a lot of people don't even know what the hell Moab is. I didn't.
I do.
I didn't know what Grand Teton is. You understand what I'm saying? And that's how you get confused, because in this story, they're mentioning like all these different places because these kids were everywhere. So you're trying to tie all this stuff in, and it gets dizzying trying to keep up with Moab, this place, this county. So then you got to go Google, well, where's this county? It's work. That's what people don't understand, and it's not appreciated. It's not appreciated. And the stuff that I'm learning about certain things behind closed doors that I can't repeat in the cases that I talk about, because a lot of people, don't know what I know, don't know if it's the truth or not. I trust the people who are doing the work on the ground related to the cases, and they don't have any reason to lie to me. But there's certain things I can't even repeat because it will put them in a bad light, because then those people are going to know, oh, that's where she got the information from. You understand what I'm saying? And these people are taking an oath to do their job to try to help these missing people and things. But I'm just burnt out from it all. I'm just burnt out. I'm burnt out from it. I'm very burnt out.
I'm running 2 hours behind my schedule.
Queen, what do you think of this if he said, if you ever mention me killing these people, I'm going to kill you and your family? What if he just threatened her too?
Threaten who?
Gabby.
This is why I said at some point, Gabby had to know he was not right.
Okay, and he threatened to kill her. She mentioned.
Yeah, but see, let me tell you something. There's a high probability that she's been known he ain't right before this trip. You see, we're only hearing the he said, she said of an altercation at a restaurant. cam from the cops at this Arches place park, but I got a feeling this shit's been going on. You see what I'm saying? The jump off was the trip. It was too long. It was too much time with two people being alone. You're talking about early July up until the end of August. That is a long time to just be dealing with whatever the hell these two had going on.
I couldn't deal with my husband for
It's too long.
that many days of locked up in a van. I'd want to kill him.
And I think she already knew that something was wrong with him. She's had issues with him. Possibly, you know, she was a problem for him. I can't brag and say who was better than the other one because I don't know these two. But I can tell you, both of them had problems with each other. We'll go there. Now you're talking about crossing state to state to state, cooped up in a van with somebody that's getting on your damn nerves. Come on now. And then you got one person who's the owner of the van. They're too scared to drive back and say, I'm getting ready to leave this joker. You understand what I'm saying? I don't want to be bothered with him no more. I want out of here and I'm gone. She could have easily left.
When her dad sent her the pizza, didn't he wonder what the hell was going on then?
That's what I'm saying. But that's the point. She's out in the middle of nowhere. You can't get to her in time. She'd have to stay there and wait for him to fly out. Then to help her drive the car back. She still would have had to wait. Maybe she didn't want to wait. Maybe she just wanted to make it work. It's obvious she wanted to make it work because that was 15 days beforehand. The 12th to the 27th, it's 15 days. That's 2 weeks and a day. It's a long time to still be fooling with somebody. 2 weeks, think about it. 2 weeks later, they're putting her at the 27th of August. That incident took place on the 12th in a whole nother state, 8 hours plus away. But she stayed anyway. Well, she may have thought the trip would do things. My thing is this. I don't know her mindset, so I can't say what Gabby was thinking. I can't say what he was thinking. All I can say is 9 times out of 10, they have had problems before the trip. You don't wake up and kill somebody over drinking out of a plastic cup versus a glass, dirty feet. Come on now, y'all, stay woke.
What went on with her when she was in that house? Was Roberta also being a bitch to her?
That's what I'm saying. We don't know. But that lets you know the parents, they're full of crap because who the hell is going to let you stay in their house with their son, fornicating, not married, and then when the girl goes missing, he comes back, probably gave you some cockamamie story about what happened out there in Wyoming, and you just say, okay, well, we're going to go hide you out now. That's why you know he's guilty. No decent person would hide out over fraud charges. People steal every day. People steal every day. They don't go hide. They don't go hide. For what? You go to court. You pay the damn fines. He ain't got no other record. So you just pay the money back. And the court costs and fees. He'll be on probation for a year. See where I'm going?
Or community service for 48 hours. Get a slap on the hand.
Whatever the state, whatever those laws are in Florida, the point is you don't run for stealing money off a credit card. You don't run. I don't know anybody that ran because they stole somebody's money off a credit card. I don't. And people steal every day. So that's bullshit. Excuse my language. It's bull.
And what's the sister know?
Well, she lied. We already know she lied. Kinsley says no one should be funding a trip with credit card, and that's right. See all that money they're spending on a van? And like I said, I don't want to seem like I'm bashing this girl because I want to be very careful with what I say about Gabby, but I wouldn't have done that. But that's the point. I'm not her. I wasn't her. She obviously liked this guy, loved this guy, was in love with this guy. So she did what most people do. She rode the ride. Unfortunately, it rode to her death. That's the sad part. Yes, it's tragic all around. Yes.
So maybe he was still gaslighting her boy before the trip. And mom out.
Right. Kinsley said it. You just turn yourself in and move on. Exactly. Some people think trips can mend things. Well, that's true. Maybe they were having problems and they decided, well, let's go take a trip. We'll get a loan. Because you got to remember, too, yes, they were living in his parents' house. And perhaps they needed some time away because they were living in these people's houses. So how much privacy you can have in someone's house? And I've said that to you guys, that they did live in his parents' house. How much privacy could they have? What was going on in the house? How was he treating her in the house? How was his parents treating her? Did she like his parents? Did the parents like her? See, you got 1,000 questions you can throw out pertaining to these people. Who, why, what? We ain't gonna never know because they're liars. He's a liar. One's dead. Who's going to tell us the truth about what the hell was going on in Florida? Nobody. We're going to do just what we're doing right now. I think. Never going to know the truth.
I hope they're keeping a lot of the truth hidden.
Plant a garden? What?
Yeah, I saw that drone.
Yeah, I saw the drone too. But what are you talking about, a garden?
They were out back. They were planting a garden in their backyard.
Well, they must know candy cane. I'm dead.
Right?
As soon as they saw the drone, they ran in their house.
Grandma wanted to plant some flowers, and we knew the boys didn't want to help. She asked Summer. I can't.
Some nerve that some people have.
The nerve. You're right. The damn nerve. Elisa, stop. I wonder what his hands look like when he returned with that. Yeah, crazy. Elisa, go to bed. Yeah, this case is Hollerville. I can't deal with it. I just can't. I can't deal with it.
It's messed up.
Well, Joe Dirt, you know what? Imagine had they got married, we would still be talking about them. Stay woke. Imagine had these two gotten married. Imagine these two trying to pay rent and bills somewhere. Imagine these two with children. Stay woke. So then imagine some small children in the care of Brian Laundrie and his parents. We've seen this 1,000 times fold. Killers raising babies and children crying, I didn't do anything. I don't know what happened. Lord have mercy. Somebody saying maybe she broke up with him and he snapped. Well, they always tell you that. You don't ever tell a person you're going to leave them. What you do is just leave, especially if you're dealing with a violent person. Now, you can have a person who's never exhibited any violence and you tell them you're going to leave them. Hey, it's not working out. And they could choke you out, beat you up, shoot you on the spot because you don't know people. Did they quit their jobs because of COVID? What do you call those checks? COVID checks, maybe to fund their trip? I don't know. I don't know what they have. I don't know their finances. I have no idea. Outlaw, what do you have to say?
What about?
You just want to keep me company.
Well, you're entertaining. I mean, you have
entertaining. Well, I wish somebody called me with a job for a TV show. I can get off of YouTube. I'd get off here in a jiffy.
We could try to set you up with Oprah.
I would get off here so fast. Oh, honey. I would run off of YouTube. Yes, I think he possibly killed the other two women. Yes. Thank you, Susan.
It's Slim.
I don't want Wendy. Wendy Williams needs to go lie down somewhere.
I don't think he did those two other women.
You don't?
No.
Okay, so let's set this up. Did they have words with somebody in the bar? Was there an altercation? Was somebody watching them, stalking them? Could this be something else going on with one of the other women? Could one of the women have another woman or another man? We're going to throw Brian Laundrie out the door then? Okay. So what was going on with the two women? Because you got to remember, the place where they were sleeping It's not right close to, I don't think, where the bar was.
Now, there you just left a good question on that one. Left a good open door on that. It's possible.
Yeah. Pink, stop.
But I would still keep that out in left field.
At the co-op, BB. One of the girls worked at the co-op. It's a community place where they have vegetables and things like that. Steffa thinks he did take the two ladies' lives. Okay, then let's go here, Trucker. Why is it that you think he did not kill the two women?
Hang on, girl.
Oh Lord, but let me get to the next viewer. I don't know.
All right, what was that question again?
Hello.
You there?
Yeah. Cassie.
Oh, hold on.
I don't know if he owned a gun, Carl. How would I know that, sweetheart? I don't know. I think a person would carry a gun with them. You're going out in the middle of nowhere. Net detective, I agree. If we're to believe it's true that they were on that same street arguing at where the co-op is, where one of the dead women's worked. Come on now. What are the odds? 3 people are dead affiliated with the same region. Come on. It's unlikely. It's not saying it can't happen, but
like I said, Queen, it's slim.
So what, honey?
Like I said, it's slim. It could have been somebody else that found those two, could have took them up there and buried them, and all of a sudden Gabby and come up there, didn't know anything about it. Then he turned around and lost her. And I mean, we don't know who was all involved in all that yet.
Yeah. Well, for the commenter in the chat about Cassie, well, my thing is this: no matter what she knew and don't know, the issue is you lied to the news saying you hadn't talked to him. You want to talk to him. And I don't think it's a hard question if someone asks you, when was the last time you talked to your brother? What's so hard about the question? I don't understand what you'd be confused about.
And she used Orlando, the Walt Disney World, as a smokescreen to set it up. Oh, I didn't talk to him or see him.
Mm-hmm. Yes, the gun was shown in a picture in his room, and Gabby posed in a picture with it. Okay, so he had a gun, but we don't know if that's the same gun that was used to kill the ladies. They have to do ballistics. Y'all know that.
And what if it comes back as a 380 gun?
Is that what the ladies were shot with? Where'd you get that information from? I can't find anything on them. Y'all must got
No. His gun was a 380 in the picture. So if these two ladies had been shot with a 380 gun, it might link him with her.
Okay.
Them.
Mm-hmm. I don't like Chris B. Too many connections. It's just too odd. It's just like what I told my brother tonight. Let's say we go into a bar right now. It's 30 of us in the bar. Okay? 30 of us are in the bar. 2 women are in the bar. Another guy and his girlfriend are in the bar. What are the odds that in a 2-week interval, 3 of the people that were in the same bar are dead, but none of them knew each other? Say, well.
Well, we don't know if he was homophobic.
That's the whole point I'm trying to make is that 30 of us are in a bar, a random bar. 2 people who are in the bar together are dead weeks later or whatever, killed, however you want to word it. And then the other person who's in the bar with her boyfriend, she ends up dead. And then her boyfriend is on the run. So we're talking about 4 random people in a bar that did not know each other, except for the 2 over here knew each other and the 2 over here knew each other. And we find out in a 2-week interval, 3 out of the 4 are dead and 1's on the run. Ding.
But the evidence, if he did, the evidence will tie him right into it. if he did.
I don't know. Well, I don't claim nothing about guns, nothing. All I'm saying is I go by data and common sense. Make me understand the bar situation, the co-op situation. That's all I'm saying. That's a good point, Rochelle. If they didn't drink, why are they at a bar? So what are you saying? Brian Laundrie is professing he doesn't drink? Oh, Lord, it gets juicy now. Donna says that YouTubers are saying he had a 32 caliber. Well, you can't believe what YouTubers say, honey. Sorry.
Yeah.
Woo. They did say they don't drink. Okay, so that's interesting. They're saying they don't drink, but yet possibly he could have been in a bar with these ladies or any other bar. Who's to say? We don't know. And what people tell you on social media means nothing.
They just could have stopped in there and get a bite to eat.
That's true. That's right. Places that serve alcohol do serve food. That's a great point.
He was also in Bullwinkle's bar.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Rochelle said in the body cam, they said they don't drink. Okay, because I didn't listen to all of that body cam. I only listened to 20 minutes of it because it's about an hour and 17 minutes long, which I find that weird too. Nobody got arrested, so why are we out here talking for an hour in the hot sun?
Yeah,
about
no,
what?
he should
1 hour?
getting arrested.
I mean, 1 hour to talk about nothing? Hey, what happened? Hey, what happened? Okay, well, you go your way, you go your way. That should have been a damn 20-minute conversation. What, the damn hour? Come on now.
And if I remember right on the cam footage, I heard one of the officers said in the car they could end up killing one another. And I was like, dude, why'd you even say that?
What did he say? Because I told you I didn't listen to all of the footage of that because it was winded and I was not listening to it.
It came out on the new footage, on the new update on the footage of the cam. The officer sat there. I heard it on one day that yeah, they could have ran up and killed one another.
Where you see that at?
It was on the newest latest footage that the cam's police footage came out on the update.
Well, I want to know why I can't find an update about these ladies because I was looking steadfastly before I jumped on, and I can't find nothing no later than September 17th, and it's now coming out of the the 4th now. So this is ridiculous.
Yeah, I'm like you. I haven't checked the
yes, 1225 here in Tennessee
website, and I couldn't find them.
Yeah. The woman that found the two women said their place was ransacked. What place is that, dear? Hit the link.
I'm going to drop down. Nice talking to you, Queen.
Okay, baby. Be careful. Thank you so much, honey. The ladies cop hasn't been released. She looked. I was watching her today, and I said, that heifer didn't even blink while they were talking. She was like, the way them old deputies look at you, you know, they don't smile, they don't say nothing. I guess they probably were bored. I bet y'all ain't bored now. The law they have to ticket one because one might come up dead. Well, it's late now for that. Brian going to be accused of killing 10 people by the time he's caught. No wonder he's out hiding. He's pegged a serial killer now. The lady that found the two girls deceased was interviewed on the podcast show, and she gave quite a bit of information about the placement of the body. She only found one of the girls. Kylen's dad goes to the city park in Moab to give his own clue tip booth. He's not getting much info either. Yeah, I've read something that he's out looking. Everybody failed Gabby and that police stop. Yeah, but see, this is what you all got to understand before you start making judgments about the the interaction with the police. You cannot stop her, him, anybody from hooking back up with the other party. That's why I keep trying to make you all understand. 9 times out of 10, Gabby already knew something was wrong with him, or they had issues with one another getting along. And it would not have mattered about the police being involved, somebody seeing this one slap the other one. Gabby wasn't going to leave Brian Laundrie. So it doesn't matter. She was not going to leave him. She didn't.
Nope, she wouldn't.
She didn't leave him. That's why we now have a dead person. Yes, she decided to go back. So it wouldn't have mattered if they cited them, pressed charges, this and that. That girl was adamant to stay with Brian Laundrie. But what I'm confused about is this information that somebody sent me of him going back home before she went missing. So what did you and your father go do? Why would you fly back to unload stuff? For what? And what the hell was Gabby doing while you were gone? And what did you tell her while you were gone, if this is true? Because like I said, these are allegations. I don't have any receipts or nothing. If it's in fact the information that I just read, he went back home to unload her stuff out of their house. What did he tell her? And what did she say to him? And why did she continue to stay? Why didn't she call her father? Somebody say, hey, he's left me, blah, blah, blah. Come get me. Somebody said, but it's just as likely the girl saw Brian hitting Gabby. He could have followed them or one of the girls back to their camp. The weird guy followed him. Yes, I said it, Aspen. That's what I'm saying. He had to have a car because you got to drive from one place to the other. And I've brought all the demographics in the timeline. I mean, the distance between the places, you're going to have a car. You're not going to be walking from this place to that place. Because you got to remember, you're talking about Utah, Wyoming. You know damn well nothing's close. You got to have a car. Right. That's the mystery. There's no information about the timeline. Correct, Teresa. Maybe when he left, they took the card, keys, and phone. He did. And see, that's why you know he was regulating everything. Because if you would leave a person out dead, you killed them. You took their van, their keys, and their debit card. You had all that in the beginning anyway. Somebody says, was Brian in a hotel the night the two died? I don't know, baby. I have no idea. If the two women saw him hit Gabby, they might have called him out. Could be. From his camp to the girls' camp? Yes. 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 Yes, Calvin, hit the link, baby. Yes, we know about him trying to lock her out. This is when he says she was acting out or something. He was trying to keep her calm. But let's be truthful, trucker. You know damn well you're not about to keep a woman calm by locking her out of her own damn car. And I don't care what she was doing in that damn car. You understand what I'm saying? She's not going to be like, this is my damn car. Look, I'm tell you something. And I ain't trying to say a black woman couldn't have ended up dead, but I'm telling you, it been some fire, boo-boo, Lord have mercy. Try to lock a black woman out of her car.
Oh, heck no. We're beyond on that.
Baby. You talk about Hercules. She would have took that damn van and flipped that van over. Brian Laundrie would have been laying up under that damn van. Did you hear what I said? Brian Laundrie would have been laying up under that van. Lord Jesus, let somebody take Angela's car keys. Oh, Satan, wait a minute. You want my car keys? Hell to the no. Hell to the no. You're not going to keep a debit card. You're not going to keep no keys. I don't give a damn you driving or whatever. If it had been a black woman out there, and I'm going to call it the desert, because that's what the hell it looks like to me. Baby, that ground would have opened up. Do you hear me?
Yeah, you're right about that.
That ground would have opened up. And I ain't lying. Okay, hold on a minute, baby. Thank you, Barb. Thank you so much, baby. That ground would have opened up. That been some smoke in the city. Did you hear me?
Yep.
Brian Laundrie would have been laying up under that damn van. Oh, Jesus. And I don't care what I did, what I said. You going to try to lock me? I thought about that when I first heard it. Somebody said, he tried to lock her out of her van. He wouldn't let her back in. I had to think for a minute. Wait. You trying to lock me out of my damn van? My car? Wait a minute, Satan. Look, this is my car. Are you trying to lock me out of my car? Okay, hold on just a damn minute. Baby, let me tell you something about the Queen. I told you all this yesterday. I would have drove my car 40, 50 miles an hour back to New York. I don't give a damn about Brian Laundrie. Yeah, Aaron, you got that right. Thank you, Kinsley, for dropping the link. Thank you, baby. Hit the link if you want to give your opinion pertaining to the 2 women found dead out west. Is this man involved? Brian Laundrie, did he kill these women? Did he kill Mr. Lowry? I want these people's names out there because they are human beings. They deserve justice as just like Miss Petito. We cannot go and keep talking about Brian Laundrie. We have got to mention these women because they are humans. Mr. Lowry, he's a human. We have other people missing out there. There's something funky going on out there. And these kids touch down in places where there are currently missing people as I speak. There's something going on. So now you want me to believe that there are random people killing all these different people from Colorado to Utah to Wyoming. What are we saying? Brian was in the hotel on the 12th. The last day they saw the 2 ladies they did not show up for work on the 13th. Well, my understanding is that they were in the bar on the 13th. That's the information that I have. Well, Chris, if you don't really care about your woman, I don't need to say the rest. Brian Laundrie is a disgusting man. The whole world hates him. Now he thinks it's funny by running the police and playing mind games. Well, he'll be called eventually. They took pics of Brian's scratches, but we never saw them take pics of Gabby's or saw the woman officer talk with her, okay? ATT, stop it. Yeah, 34B Brazil. You got that right. The odds will be enormous of 4 random people in a bar and 3 wounded, murdered shortly after. Yes, and that's my point. There's no way you can explain 2 women from that area found dead and 2 people crossed their paths to some form of degree or sidewalk from New York, Florida, and one of them end up dead brutally as well. Because we do not have an autopsy, but it is deemed a homicide, Petito's death. Come on now, make it make sense. Shannon, thank you. It's funny how everywhere Brian goes, dead people show up. Exactly. Did you see Brian's shirt? I got a million problems and a B ain't one. No, I didn't see that. I heard a rumor that he has a new girlfriend. Is that true? No, we don't know anything about Brian having a girlfriend. He can't hide his Dr. Spock ears. Oh my God, I'm dead. Well, a newscaster said that. Somebody on the show said the one thing you can't change is your ears. I believe it was a psychiatrist or somebody, forensic psychologist. Somebody was speaking about that. Yes, Jennifer, just reached me on IG, sweetheart. Somebody said it was Photoshop. Okay. Can all the new viewers please show the Queen some love? Thank you, Kinsley. The people have connected the dots to the FBI. Let's be real. Okay. Wish he'd come to my town, Sooner Nation. Now, what would you do sooner? Grizzly was saying there hasn't been any murders in these areas since 1990s. Then he rolls in how a bunch of murders could be. He walks like a duck. Yes. Yes. Gamer guy. He will have plenty when he goes to prison. Oh, yes. They'll have fun with him. Gabby's father is so sweet. He still made a foundation page for her. Yes. Yes. We know about that. Yes. Yes. I just like, wow, I've got 359 people in the room. Thank you so much for the support. You all are so good to Queen. Thank you. Thank you so much. Outlaw, how's this going to end?
I got a funny feeling he's going to go out with
Hold on a minute, you guys.
Blaze of Glory. He's going to go down with
So you think they're going to end up shooting him on the spot?
Yeah.
Well, let me ask you this. Give me your opinion on Dog the Bounty Hunter not wanting to give his information to the police. Do you think that's right? Yes or no?
Usually how Dog works, if he gets tips, then he'll see, go out and look and see. Then he'll turn it over to the police. But if the tips don't lead out to anything, no, Dog won't give any false tips to the police.
Okay.
Unless they are totally 100% accurate. That's just the way Dog works.
Well, but let's be truthful. He's already been to North Carolina. Didn't they go to North Carolina?
I checked his daughter's Twitter account, and they said that no, they did not go up to North Carolina.
They didn't?
No, they stayed there in Florida because of the tips coming in are staying pretty hot. So I know he didn't leave Florida because he's a spoiled little mommy's boy.
Okay. So all the other people, Mr. Lowry, these women, you don't think he's involved?
What was that, Queen?
Hold on. I said, sorry, I turned my fan on. You don't think he's involved with the you don't think he's involved with the two ladies that were murdered, and you don't think he's involved in Mr. Lowry's death? Because right now they do not have an autopsy back for Mr. Lowry.
At the moment, right now, no. It's all hearsay. But until all the real facts come out, the title, Brian in it, no. He's just right now only one is Gabby.
Okay. Yeah.
Because if you got three girls on one guy, they can outpower him.
Yeah, but there's only two at one time. If allegedly he killed those two ladies.
Yeah, but even two of them can outpower Brian because of his weight.
Okay, but let's look. Brian is tall, if you hadn't noticed the pictures.
Yeah, I know he's tall, but he's not really strong enough to take
Oh, now don't say that. Now don't say that, Trucker. He wasn't strong enough.
Well, he might be, but I don't know. I never met him in person to see really how strong or how quick and how.
Well, but let's think about a person killing someone. Perhaps he walked up behind them. You can't do anything.
Well, yeah, that's true.
You don't know the person's coming to kill you.
That's true. When you walk up on somebody, it's silent, but you do one, and the other one's going to see, and then still, I mean, it can go both ways. I mean,
Yeah. Oh, Lordy.
but still, with the size of the women, they can overpower him real quick.
Hold on one second. I smell a rat. Hold on one second. You smell a rat?
I smell two.
Okay. Yeah, I smell one. Yeah. I'm going to take care of that too. Hold on one second. You ain't going to get enough, are you? Y'all, some of y'all sick, but I know how to handle you. Hold on.
Exit
That's
stage right.
That's okay. I'm getting ready. Big girl getting ready to give you one.
Raggy.
Hold on one second. Oh, somebody said he's 5'8". I could think he might have been taller than that. Then the girls must have been awfully petite. Gabby must have been very short.
Yeah, Gabby was a little shorter than he was.
Mm. Mm.
Down here at the Boring Caves.
Who was asking me who is Laundrie? Huh?
Huh?
I have to watch these comments. I don't know if he's doing anything illegal. Anybody else want to hit the link? Lord, they don't have any information on a sexual assault.
No, none.
Mm-mm. Tanya, as far as that, what the law enforcement did not do, I'm going to say this one more time, baby. It would not have mattered if they gave a citation, arrested one. She still would have gone back to Brian Laundrie, baby.
Yeah, she would have.
I mean, that's already obvious. She did that. That's why she's dead. But she went back. Lori, you didn't do anything.
No, Gabby had too much love for Brian. She would never leave him.
Well, it's me. The problem with the people protesting is that that's going to get old to the neighbors, sweetheart. Imagine coming out your house all the time and people are blocking your driveway. They're on your lawn. You're not going to like that. Even if you don't care for the Laundries, you think they're guilty of lying, whatever you think of them, you're a homeowner. You do have the right to peaceful coexistence in your neighborhood. So that's what people, I don't understand why y'all don't understand that. Those people live out there. That's their house. They don't have anything to do with the Laundries. They don't even have to be friends with them. But do you really want to hear that shit every day? Do you want to come home, you can't get in your driveway? People blocking? You might want to sit out on your porch and have a cool afternoon, night. You can't because all these people are out here cussing and fussing. You're not going to want to hear that every day. You're just not going to want to hear that. I'm sorry. Yeah, you're disturbing their peace.
I went mine for 3 days, but after that,
I don't know, Carla. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Starting out, yeah, you go out there, hey, where's this? But every day people are gathering. You're talking about in the beginning, there were news trucks from all over the United States. That causes problems because those trucks have to have somewhere to park. Florida is flat land. There's no gutters. There's no sidewalks. So that means they've got to park along the side of the grass. That's going to get old. That's just going to get old. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You're gonna get sick of that. You know, I'm not saying that these laundry people are not dirty, but people who live in the neighborhood, they have a right to their peace of mind. And you can't have any peace if people are hollering and screaming with bullhorns, hollering and screaming obscenities and yelling and hollering. Man, I'm telling you, that SHIT gonna get old real quick. You might want to read a book. You might want to sit on your lawn. You might want to sit in your driveway and read. Well, you can't now because somebody's out there cussing and fussing and hollering. You don't want to hear that. And that's your right. Because this is what I tell people that's going out there with all that. How about we go do that in front of your house or 2 doors down from you? And maybe there's a day you want to rest, peace of mind, you got a headache, but I'm out there with a bullhorn cussing and fussing and hollering. You ain't going to like that too well.
Yeah, doing that all the way up to 3 o'clock in the morning.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Well, Janet, that's right. Ain't y'all to figure it out? The Laundries don't care nothing about you doing that because they in it to win for their son. So you out there cussing and fussing and doing that. Them folks made their decision weeks ago about what they were going to do as far as Brian Laundrie. They're upholding their son. That's obvious. What you all don't understand is what I said earlier in this commentary. You don't know the day somebody follows your ass home or back to your hotel and they give you what they gave Gabby Petito. You better stay woke. You got all type of crazy people out here. And just like his mom and daddy aiding him, you don't know who the hell else is working with the Laundries. And somebody might decide to follow you out that neighborhood and have a little chit chat with you about hooping and hollering out there in front of their house. And what you gonna do when they run up on you? Yeah, see, y'all don't think about stuff like that.
And not only that, when they lawyered up and the lawyer told them to be silent and don't speak until spoken to, and the lawyers told them to plead the fifth until further notice. And by then, what can you do out of it? I mean, you're going to waste your voice and all that, but what are you going to do?
Yeah. Somebody made a good point. You got to think, man. You got to use your head when you're doing stuff. You don't know people. See, you assuming that Laundries are stuck in their house. Cassie's stuck in her house, blah, blah, blah. They're not going to come out and do anything to you. They're not going to say anything to you. You do not know people. You do not know who's all watching. You got to stay woke. You got to think about this. There's people out there that's going to aid these people. Laundries, right? So somebody's going live filming you out there cussing and fussing and stuff. All somebody got to do is wait at the end of the street for you to get in your car and leave and follow you some damn where and bang you upside your damn head.
True. And here's the thing, too. I was thinking last week, I mean, nice to meet you.
Amy, where you calling from?
Oh, Iowa.
How you doing, baby?
I'm doing all right. How are you?
I'm good.
I'm tired of this case.
You came in fighting. Damn.
I did. No, I'm just tired of this case. I want him caught.
You see a trucker? Damn, I thought Mike Tyson was in.
Yeah, I know, right?
Don't bite my ear off.
Sorry.
Don't bite my ear. I need my ear so I can hear you. Damn, she can't. Wait a minute, holy people. Damn.
Okay, deep breaths. But no, the thing about like the protesters, I thought they were doing well.
I can't hear you, Amy. Come up closer to your phone, but I can't hear you well, baby.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, now I can. Yes, I can.
Okay, so I thought the protesters were doing a good thing last week because I thought maybe it would put pressure on them. but obviously they don't care. So it's not working. So let's try something different.
Thank
Go
you,
away,
Sarah.
protesters. You know? Because obviously it's not working. They don't care one way or the other if there are people out there. So they probably have like a soundproof room or something. So they don't hear it.
Yes, she did. Amy came in throwing up. Damn, she want to fight. What?
I want to fight Brian Laundrie.
We need you to go find Brian Laundrie. You coming in fighting. Lord have mercy. Jesus up dead.
I would be glad to fight Brian Laundrie.
Yes, babe. I got a link. Kinsley, drop the link, baby. I need to call my other mod, let her know I'm on. I ain't got but 2 mods doing that thing right now. Come on, y'all.
But the thing is, I think the Brian Laundrie's parents are a lot smarter than we think.
What look, I don't care what y'all think about Brian. He ain't been caught, so stay woke. Shit, you say what you want about that white boy. That white boy ain't been caught. You know, I keep it real over here. He has not been caught. So you can say what you want about Brian Laundrie being stupid, dumb. He ain't been apprehended.
Very true.
Okay?
I don't think he ain't that dumb.
I know he's not dumb because he had enough sense to come back, lay out the foundation or whatever the hell he wanted the version he wanted to give his parents. They followed suit, and he been on the run ever since.
Yep.
Right. You know, and this might be something that he may have fantasized about doing something like this.
Yes, he could have. People going on and on about his drawings and, you know, this and that of that book and blah, blah, blah. But like I tell people, you can't, put all that on paper because you don't know Brian, you don't know Gabby. So you can't really
don't know for sure.
What his thoughts were, if he had homicidal thoughts. You don't know because we all read. Some of us are true crime fans. We like mystery. We like murder. I've been like this since I'm a child. I grew up on scary movies. It doesn't mean I go out here and murder somebody.
Right, exactly.
I want to see what death is like. But it's starting to look.
If cops saw my search history, I'd be in some trouble. Because I'm into true crime. And if the cops saw my search history, I'd be going to jail.
Yes.
Yeah, definitely.
Brian could be anywhere and dead bodies show up where he goes. Well, Shannon, that's why I said let's keep a watchful eye of Grand Teton Park and the other places to see if some more people pop up dead out there at the Teton Park. We don't get any more random killings or however you want to word it, then you can deduce. You understand what I'm saying? We can do the math that perhaps Brian is our key suspect. I personally think they know where he's at. They are building the case and linking all that has to be linked. They will pick him up when they are ready. Well, I hope they hurry up.
Yeah, no kidding.
Queen. That's okay, baby. Thank you. So just drop the links, baby. That's all I ask y'all to do is block the nasty comments and drop the link for the queen. That's all. Thank you. Yes, stay woke. Thank you, Teresa.
Was it Gabby's best friend who said that Brian had trouble sleeping and that he would hear voices?
Who told you that?
No, it was on it was Rose, Gabby's best friend, or her Instagram or something. I don't know.
Yeah, but the thing is, there's a lot of fabrication of information going out there, and speculation, but we really don't know the whole facts yet.
That's true too.
Drop the link, ladies. Ooh, they just come in complaining. I never seen anything like it. Okay, well, let me show you.
And not only that, we got a lot of hackers out there. They'll twist and turn and fabricate stuff to make you believe it.
Yeah, hacking into Brian's account and all this other stuff.
Hello, Rags. Thank you. Okay. Well, I'm gonna show you. You don't have to continue watching anymore. How about that?
Do the two of you think he's in the Appalachian Trails, or do you think he's still in Florida?
Let me tell you something. Brian Laundrie is not a dodo bird. He does not need to ask for directions.
Hello. Good
Hello, Jay.
evening.
Where you calling from?
I'm calling from Las Vegas.
Woo, not Vegas, baby. Ooh.
Yes. So, is there a connection on what Brian is doing? Like,
I need you to speak up a little bit, baby.
is there a connection that he's doing? Like, is he killing from all over the state, like you mentioned earlier?
I don't know. You tell me what you think, Shelby.
I don't know.
Look at him. He's a cutie pie. Shut your mouth. Look, and some younger man asked me today, you like them young? I like them young, but not too young. You know, we ain't about to do no R. Kelly stuff up in here. No. Okay. Have you been following the story, Jay?
Yes, I've been following the story.
Okay, you tell me what you think about the title of Brian Laundrie possibly have killed these ladies. You tell me what you think, then I'll tell you what I think.
Maybe he might have killed Kylen and
Okay.
I forgot the other guy's name. What was it?
Robert Lowry.
No. The Moab, like the couple.
That's Crystal and
Yeah, Crystal
Kylen.
and Kylen.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. The two ladies, Crystal. Let me write their names. Let me say their names because it's best to keep saying their names. Crystal Turner and Kylen Schulte.
Yeah, I think he has a connection there.
Because what I don't like is the two articles I brought, they don't even say their names. They'll mention Gabby's name, but they won't say their names. They'll just say the two ladies. You don't do that. You call them by their names.
Why isn't there more attention on their case?
I don't know. I told you I couldn't find anything in the queue past September 17th as an update pertaining to the ladies.
But I do think he has a connection there because he stayed at a hotel, so maybe he followed them and killed them on the spot the next day.
Yeah.
So that's what I'm thinking.
Yeah. Because you know, you're talking about being out in the middle of nowhere. You've got to have a car. I've connected all the places, how far it is from one place to the other. Man, you got to have a car.
Yeah.
You got to have a car.
So that's my opinion on the title. I think he followed them and just randomly killed them.
So let's go here. Followed them from where, Jay?
From the hotel.
The hotel? What you mean?
Didn't he stay at a hotel that night?
But the girls were also at a bar.
They didn't.
So, and they mentioned there's words that a creepy guy was in there. I don't know what was said, if this is true, but obviously this is, he said, she said, there's something going on about a creepy guy in the bar. So could it be that Brian Laundrie is that guy? And they said something about if we come up dead or something. I don't know. Who would talk like that? I wouldn't say anything like that. That leads me to think that there's been some conversation with the guy.
I'm not really keeping up with that one. Where did they come from?
I don't know. That's just that he said, she said, I've been getting in the chat. I don't know where they're getting this stuff from.
Okay.
Well, how far is the bar from the motel again? Did you say?
The hotel that.
See, I don't know about the hotel. I don't have information on the hotel and where it's at. All I know is on the 13th, the girls were at Woody's Tavern in the bar in Moab. And I know that on the 12th, he and Gabby were at the Arches, which is also in Utah.
Right.
On the 12th. So perhaps he took the car, left Gabby somewhere, and went over to the bar where these girls were. Because Grand Teton, Wyoming is 8.5 hours from the National Arches in Utah. Stay woke. That's what I kept trying to tell everybody. 8 hours and 23 minutes. That's a long way. Okay?
Yeah.
Wyoming sits above Utah. So the 13th is when the girls were at the tavern. The 12th is when they had the altercation at the National Arches. So that leads me to think they got in a fight. Come on. Who knows where he went, who had the van, and he made his way the next day to the tavern where the girls were on the 13th. So I don't know, but I think he's a control freak, so possibly he had her van, and she's in the hotel without a car.
Exactly. You know he has the keys. If anybody has the keys,
because we don't know how long she stayed in the hotel, how long he stayed in the hotel, who stayed in the van, because that's the thing we don't have. Who stayed in the hotel, how long they stayed in the hotel, who had access to the van. The girls were found in, hold on, I got all the information. The girls were found in South Mesa, dead. And South Mesa is 45 minutes to Moab, Utah, 25.7 miles.
So raising the red flags on that, it is very possible now since he could have dropped Gabby off and went over to the bar and dragged those two into the van.
That's why I said he's been everywhere with Gabby. The information that somebody sent me starting 1st of July, the people that's missing are in the places they touched down.
Oh, Lord.
Colorado Springs is now in the fold.
And it's very well possible. And when they were en route, Gabby didn't know. And then when he went up there to drop the bodies off, they get going and all that. But if that's just north of Moab, then Wayne, the police officers, searched the vehicle.
Okay, somebody is saying the creepy guy was out by their campsite. They said it to their friends at the bar. Well, still that person, I don't understand what you're saying. The creepy guy was at their campsite. Well, but if I'm saying that you were, so you're saying the guy wasn't at the bar, he was at the campsite. But they still got found dead at the campsite. So, I don't know. I don't know what's what. So you're saying the guy wasn't at the bar, that the creepy guy was at the campsite. But these kids were everywhere. From what somebody sent me, they were all over the place.
I'm leaving it 50-50. It's possible.
Yeah.
Brian is tight in this now.
Yeah.
Yes, Irene.
Yes, at the co-op. One of the girls worked at the co-op, and allegedly they were out there arguing that day near the co-op. One of you got some stuff in the background going on. I don't know who it is.
When I watched the body cam footage,
it's me.
Dad was talking about how she.
I don't know.
You probably got YouTube running on the background.
Yeah, I'm hearing a lot of static in the background.
That might be my mic.
Okay. Well, let me take you down and see Jay.
Okay.
Okay, let me see if it's Jay. Hold on.
Okay, are we?
Poor baby. It might be
such
Jay.
A baby face. He had such a baby face.
Yeah, he's a cutie pie.
So cute.
What else you got to say, Amy?
Well, as soon as I got up here, all my ideas flew out of my head. But I just know that I want this guy caught. You know, I want him caught, and I want him brought to justice. Just this one bald, tall, skinny guy. Somebody needs to snap him up.
Auntie Lee, shut your mouth talking about Henderson, Nevada. Come on, Carrie, you gotta shut your mouth. Y'all keep on cracking them jokes about Brian Laundrie. Y'all gonna mess around and he gonna be sitting somewhere next to y'all at Starbucks. Y'all better shut up. Don't claim it. You gotta be careful with I'm being serious. You gotta be careful what you claim.
That's true. But
because he's out here somewhere. Okay? Now the issue with him in North Carolina, that guy saying he drove up to him in a truck and said he's lost him and his girlfriend had a fight. He need directions to California. I said, what you trying to say? He's schizophrenic now. He going crazy. He reliving what happened with him and Gabby out there in Wyoming. I can't listen to this foolishness.
Well, and I don't think he would need GPS either.
We already know he don't need no damn directions. Come on, y'all.
So, yeah.
9 times out of 10, he's the one that drove from New York to Wyoming, Utah. He's been the one driving. He knows how to get from California to Florida. And he wouldn't come up this way, my way, to go to California. You would go cross over Louisiana, Texas, to get to California. Come on, y'all.
Yeah, and work all the way up to Denver, Colorado, all the way up.
Yeah,
to
you're not getting ready to come nowhere near North Carolina, Tennessee to go to California.
Oh no, yeah, that guy just wanted his 15 minutes of fame or whatever, 15 seconds.
Yeah, well, so Trucker's saying they're still in Florida searching, correct?
Yeah, because there's only 2 spots, New York or Florida. But where he actually got a lot of friends that can help him, he's going to stay right around Florida for that help.
South Hagen, where are you? I forgot where you told me you live. Hey, Joe.
Hey, what's up, Angie?
Good to see you, baby. Your mic. Take your mic down.
Oh, my bad. I thought I fixed it.
Okay, Amy, I'm gonna take you down. I'm gonna see if I cut down some of this noise.
Okay.
Okay, thank you, baby.
Good?
Yeah, come on.
All right, check it out. If he stayed in the hotel on the 12th and she picked him up on the 13th and dropped him off at a campground to cool off or whatever it was to stay separated, but she still knew where he was, he would have had a ride to where those women were. You follow me? And there's another thing that bugs me about his phone. He didn't want the cops to see his phone before they got pulled over. So I kind of think he's one of those twisted guys that's documenting either really dark stuff or like he's visiting all these serial killer sites around the country. Like he literally went to the dunes where Chris Watts was like whatever they call it, snowboarding with that girl. You know what I'm saying? He was fascinated with the killers. You know what I'm saying? Like they were literally doing like a horror tour. It's not all like he pretended to the world that he's all like into nature and stuff, and he's visiting all these places, but he's really underneath visiting all these killing places. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I don't really know. Like, I don't know. I'm having a bad beard day, so like I don't know if that's like affecting.
You look all right. Look, let me tell y'all something. When I
I got a dent in the side over here.
Listen, when I first saw you in the box before, because the fans can't see you, I see you first. I said, Brian Laundrie, you better not be coming up here with no bullshit.
Yeah, but okay, I'm twice his age though. That ain't even fair. I'm a grown ass man. I'm 200 pounds. I ain't no 150.
Brian Laundrie, you don't want none of the queen because I already got you on radar.
Yeah, no. I'm 46. I'll be 47 in November.
Let me tell you something. The queen is connected, baby. The queen can dial one little number, and I can find out. Look, I got somebody that researches everything.
If I get confused with a 23-year-old man, I'll take it as a compliment, even if it's him.
But you got to remember, it's shaded.
I probably got more hair than he does, though.
You were shaded when you came up in the box, and I said, "Damn it, Brian Laundrie. Don't you come up here with that foolishness."
Yeah, no, I actually thought about kind of like how we do have like similar, like the average white guy look. You know what I mean? I get that.
Okay, Joe.
Yeah.
Seriously, did he kill the girls?
I honestly like that Gatorade thing bugs me. Like, why would there be a case of Gatorade ripped apart from all the rings off of it, found right near where Kylen was found?
Where are you getting this information? I ain't put up nothing.
Ma'am,
like
it's
that.
in the interview. Cindy Sue Hunter, I sent you the link. Like, she says it, how she finds Kylen. And then she calls the cops, so she didn't find Crystal, but literally she talks about, okay, if you find your friend dead, why are you worried about Gatorade bottles? unless it's like your brain somehow thinks it doesn't belong there. You follow me? Like I have an analytical mind. Like I am not.
I understand what you're saying. I understand.
You know what I mean? Like why? Like she cared about the bunny. Yeah, that's normal. Like she's obviously a sweet person. Like she cares about animals. I get that. Like I'm like that too. But literally, she didn't care about anything else in the campground except a case of Gatorade. Like literally ripped apart. I thought they were.
Okay, so let me ask you this: were the bottles thrown about? Is that what you're trying to say?
My girl's calling me. I gotta go.
Damn, the girlfriend calling. What you doing? What took you so long to answer the phone? I'm talking to the queen. some black woman on YouTube. don't have a phone up in my chat talking crazy. I got enough going on. Outlaw, what's going on? Damn. Cheers.
Do we have a full moon out here tonight? Yeah. I don't even see the moon. So
that damn Brian Laundrie, if you don't turn your ass in, I'm sick of you. I'm tired of talking about you.
Well, not like that. I mean, he wanted this publicity, I guess. I mean, I don't know why some people wanted to go this far.
But if you're sick, you are eating this up. This is entertaining to you. Look at them fools on YouTube. They keep making videos about me, my mama, my sister, Pookie, Ray, Bubba. They don't know me. I keep trying to tell y'all it's a game. Y'all ain't figured that out. These people are sick. They were sick before they did what they did. It's all the same. They love it. Look at them talking about me on YouTube. They're talking about me on Facebook. Look at them. They're making videos about me. They don't know me. They don't know nothing about me and my mama, my daddy. They don't know nothing about us. I know you killed that damn girl. I know that. Brian Laundrie, if I don't know nothing about you, I know you killed Gabby Petito. That's enough for me. And you stole money off her damn cars. Ting.
Yep, all we asked is to turn yourself in.
And I know you keep on messing around in them swamps and woods, you gonna get ate by a damn coyote or a bear. You don't have to worry about the damn sheriff department because you're gonna get ate up by an alligator. Or let me tell you what came up in my news break, trucker. How about some damn alligator down there in Florida that ate another damn alligator? Some dude said, well, I was just so glad to see, get a view of this alligator eating this other alligator. And then he said the alligator that got ate up was just eating another baby alligator. He said, there's something going on. What, you got inbred alligators down there in Florida? Shut your mouth, I'm dead.
No, if they get hungry enough, they will eat some folks, but no, they will eat each other.
I'm drowning, y'all. Somebody come up here and help me. We don't want a hog time. That's just cruel, the hog time person.
Sometimes that's kind of fun to hog tie somebody to try to see if they can get out of it.
Now you talking like John Wayne Gacy. Don't you start talking that foolishness up here. Who you speaking of out loud?
Oh, we used to do that for fun, to hog tie somebody and see if they can get out of it.
Who were you hog tying? I'm scared. Do I really want to hear this conversation?
No, just friends. They just say, hog tie me. Okay. We'll hog tie him, put him in good nonsense.
Wait a minute. Who in the hell would you say that to? I'm waiting.
No, we just did that for fun when we was kids.
Kids. Yeah, because if you said an adult, I'd have to drop you from this panel. Oh, Lord have mercy. I can't with y'all. Oh, Saint, I can't. Oh, yeah. We might have to get Outlaw a wrench. Outlaw on the Queen channel. Like he don't even drive a damn truck. That ain't kinky. I'm a big girl. I'm gonna tell you right now, you can't hog tag me because I got arthritis and I'm gonna go numb. So please don't. Please don't hog tie the queen. Ooh, Jesus, I can't. Y'all scared me now. I can't fool with y'all. But seriously, something's trucker, something's amiss with this. Seriously, there's something wrong here. There's something very wrong.
There is.
And no updates about the ladies. Come on now, they got to do this. This is bad. Look at Suna talking about you can drive us. What you talking about, Suna? Who you talking about? Queen can't drive you nowhere. Y'all better behave out y'all. I have a pit boxer, man. She is friendly unless someone tries to hurt me. Okay.
Oh, I love pit bulls.
I wish they hurry up and find Brian because this man is dangerous. Yes, Tanya, I believe that. Hit the link, you guys, if you want to give your commentary. I'm over 2 hours right now, a little bit over 2 hours pertaining to this subject matter. I want to keep it under 3 hours. This is bad. It's real bad. It's real bad.
No, I actually didn't. Kind of ran into a joke, and I was up there in Wisconsin one day and looking for some food with the student. And it's like,
thank you, son.
I looked up on GPS, and they had a bar named Duck In, Wallow Out. It's like, oh, cool. I made a joke on that one.
Yeah.
So everybody calls me now, Duck In, Wallow Out, quack, quack. How can I help you?
Jay, I hadn't heard of this story. Adnan Saeed. I have to check it out, baby. Ooh, German Shepherds. I don't like them. I'm scared of them too. I'm scared of dogs. I can't do dogs. I'm sorry. Yeah. If he was in North Carolina, yeah, they'd have the FBI up there.
Yeah, definitely. But
Pink, cut it out. Don't y'all start talking about that stuff out of Hollyville, please.
There's really no facts that leading Brighton up to North Carolina.
Okay, so what? Okay, so Trucker, where is he? He never came to North Carolina, right?
No.
So where the hell is Dog getting this information?
I don't know.
Okay, some Rottweilers.
Unless he tried to hitchhike up to New York.
Kinsley, lowercase h, baby. Don't come up here, please. Just stay away from here. Just stay away from here. Do not come up here. Somebody want to know where you are, Trucker.
Near the caves.
Huh?
Right around Springfield, Missouri.
Springfield, Missouri. You staying up in Missouri. What's going on with you in Missouri?
I traveled back and forth of 7 states from Missouri to New Mexico and back.
Ooh, Lord. I like traveling, though, you know. I haven't been out west. That's the only thing. Let me tell you something. When I went down to New Orleans down in July, oh, Lord, I really realized I was at the bottom. I decided to Google, New Orleans when I was down there. Lake Pontchartrain. That's when I did it. I Googled Lake Pontchartrain, right? When I saw that damn lake in that bridge, in that Google search, I almost passed out. I said, oh, wait a minute, Satan. I'm all the way down here at the bottom. I said, oh, Lord, have mercy. I don't know. I just started getting highs. I don't know. Just something about knowing I was near all that water. And then you see what happened. I left a month and a half later. Look, Ida came in pimping. And she came in turning up the house. Ooh, shut your mouth.
I've been all over plus Canada, and I've been up to Anchorage, Alaska.
How everybody doing? How you doing, Joy? I'm gonna come out west. I'm gonna try to come out west. I got a whole lot of reasons to come out west. I already told somebody, all you gotta do is send the queen the invitation. She gonna pack that stuff up and put it in storage, and she's gone. I'm a goner, baby. I ain't lost nothing in Tennessee. I will leave here in a jiffy. I sure will. Yes, I will. Look, Danielle said, Missouri, to show me state. Y'all so sick. Mobile for Mardi Gras. Okay.
Trust me, it is.
Traveling can be stressful. I like my destinations, but what you say? But the in-betweens, not so much. Yes, Texas. Yes, I've been to Texas. I'd like to come to Texas too. Somebody said, well, if she had planned on leaving him, wouldn't that incident with the police have been the perfect time to do so? She was telling the police she couldn't be alone and she needed him around. Yes, Cat Lady, that's what I'm trying to say is that no matter how you view the interaction between Petito, Laundrie, and the police, Gabby made it in her mind to work it out. She and Brian worked whatever the differences were out. That's just the spoken word. You can't go back. You can't go back. That's the point. They did whatever they wanted to do thereafter, that interaction with the police. Can't go back. Hello, Boston. How you doing? Thank you, Emilio. God bless you. Oh, come out to Oregon. Hell, that's where they were supposed to end up. Stay in text, one love. Where you send the message at, honey? Hannibal, Missouri. Where you send the message, baby?
I've been to Hannibal, Missouri.
Damn, that trucker, is there anywhere you ain't been? Good Lord. You all so good to me. Thank you so much. Golly. Thank you for the donations. Y'all so sweet, honey. Y'all know, honey. I got some loyal fans. They good to the queen. After all that with the police, were they back in the honeymoon phase? I guess they were, baby. Listen to Sooner. Elisa, I'll bring the guns, you bring the truck. Lord Jesus, I can't. Hello, Alpha Maurice. How you doing? Columbia, Missouri in the house. Amen. Cuckoo, Texas. What you say, Danielle? I'm a natural comedian in a true weird situation, but my heart equals every word out of your mouth. Thank you. It's stressful doing this for those that don't know. Bringing you the information, all the stuff I have to look up and reread and cross references. It's stressful. And I'm just going to be truthful. I'm just tired of talking about. I'm just tired of talking about these missing people, the children. I just don't want to keep talking about this no more. I've had all I can take of talking about these people. My channel is a diverse channel. My channel is about everything. I talk about true crime, entertainment, world news, but nobody likes to watch those videos. Y'all don't want me talking about the stimulus check, when you're getting your damn stimulus check, who cut off the stimulus check. Y'all like tuning in when somebody's dead or missing. I don't understand it. What is it? Help me understand. I'm serious. Jesus, where? All right, somebody's in here from El Dorado Springs, Missouri. Good goobity goo. Y'all, what we got Missouri in the house, don't we? We got Missouri in the house. My grandfather was from Dalton, Missouri, and I still have family in Columbia, Missouri. That's Auntie T. Okay. Thank you, Soul Survivor. Thank you. Well, when the last time I went to Missouri? Oh, at the bottom, coming out of Memphis many years ago. That was 2001, Christmas. Okay, Oklahoma's in the house. Thank you, Sooner Nation. We are just weird. Look, so long as you ain't chopping up nobody and killing nobody, you all right with me. But y'all better not be in this chat throwing up no damn hints about you to cut up somebody. You got some bodies in the tub in the basement of the cellar. Oh, Lord, I can't say. I got Boise, Idaho. Well, hello, Hurricane. How you doing? Because they lied, you don't. Okay, 101, thank you. You know this is scary, though. Pink said I'll leave a map. Let me tell you something. I ain't fooling with that Teton, I tell you that. I ain't lost nothing out there. I ain't going to Teton, and I ain't going to them orchards either. Because that's the first thing I'll think of is these were the places that these kids were. You know what I'm saying? High Desert Cow, Elisa Jet. Owensboro. Okay, Owensboro, Kentucky. How you doing? Kentucky, you right next door to me.
Owensboro, Kentucky. That's not a bad place.
Yeah, I can't imagine Queen and listen to do all this is getting depressing. It's very depressing. Louisiana in the chat. Yes, thank you. Colorado Rockies. Wow. Y'all all over. Hello, Northern Ireland. How are you? Thank you, San Francisco. Ooh, I got them from everywhere. Lord have mercy. Just come take me to California. Y'all send me a ticket. Let me go live from California. Lord, Tennessee will never see me again. I swear. They will never see me. Hello, Lori, Puerto Rico. Hola, dear. Thank you so much. You're only 45 minutes from me.
Yeah,
Well, Brad,
when you stop through Las Vegas.
I got Alabama in the house. Oh, Lord, I got old Alabama where they love to say girl. They don't say girl. Them black folks say girl. What the hell is that? I ain't never heard of such a lot. Okay, Nicole's from Kentucky. I got North Carolina. So I think these people are just coming in the chat telling me where they from. You gonna send me a ticket, Jay?
There's nothing wrong with that.
California to Nevada. I sure will take it. I sure will. Nicole's from Kentucky. Brittany's from North Carolina. Jennifer's in Indiana. Jennifer, I thought you was from somewhere else. Yes, you're right. Vegas is next door to California.
Indiana,
all that damn desert. I don't know about that. Pink, Pink said what Brian say be like, where they from? How you doing, Kelly? Thank you. Thank you, Alabama. If you're from Alabama, stay tuned. I'm waiting on the trial pertaining to Cupcake. I'm just waiting on the day they bring those two forward in the kidnapping murder of Camille McKinney. I'm just waiting on an update. I haven't got any updates pertaining to the trial of Derica Brown and Patrick Stallworth. Hello, Karen from Louisiana. Thank you so much, sweetheart. 339 in the room. Y'all kept me laughing. I got Ohio, Roll Tide, Lord have mercy. They calling from everywhere up in this chat. I just wait. Y'all send me a ticket. Just send me a ticket. That's all I want you to do. I'm out of here. I'll be like Brian Laundrie. Look, I'll be moving around in my little car, just going place to place. Okay, Auntie said she lives in the desert. Oh, Cynthia. Okay, Cynthia, you're here with me, Tennessee. You want me to come to Colorado? I was supposed to be in Colorado a couple months ago. So I thought. I ain't where I think Brian is. That is why dog those he maybe. What, Donna, what you said? Yes, please follow the Cupcake case. We're just waiting on a court date when these two will start trial. That's all I'm waiting on. Oh, thank you, Barb, coming out of Alberta, Canada. Thank you. Oh, Canada's a beautiful place. Oh, my goodness, it's beautiful. The Queen was there many moons ago in Toronto. The Queen has lived. Who's in California? Who lives in California, Donna? Okay, Pink, you want me to come to Arizona? Well, I got a reason to come to Arizona. Trust me. I got a reason to come to Arizona. Arizona will probably be the next place I end up visiting anyway. I'd like to go out there before it gets cold. Boston. Well, thank you, Emilio. They said they didn't like black folks too well in Boston. What that was all about? Look at Outlaw up there. Outlaw, I see. What's up, bro? Why'd you come there like on Thug?
I'm using my tablet.
Okay. Drop the link, baby dolls. Let somebody else come up here. Thank you, Rags. Rags, you want to come up here and get your comment? You've been dodging the Queen for days. I don't want to hear no more shenanigans out of you. Hit that link, girl. I used to live in Arizona, Las Vegas, California, was married to military. Okay, Jen. Okay. Brian may be from New York, but he has had time to get used to Florida weather, not going to freeze his A out. Yes, I agree. You're right. Once you get used to something, who done it? I can't stay in Tennessee, baby. I lived here long enough. Time for the Queen to get on. I'd have told my fans about that. I got to go. I'm not stuck. I'm not staying in Tennessee. I've always said that. I've just been waiting on a move to go to Georgia. If anywhere, I'd be in Georgia. But if somebody got the right information for me to get to California with a lucrative job, such as a TV show or something, I am gone, baby. Queen is out of here. Well, I can't tell you what's going on in Arizona, but it's the real deal. I can go to Arizona right now if I want to.
Okay, I'm back.
In your bed. Look at Jay. How old are you? You mind if I ask you how old are you, Jay?
Yeah. I'm 20. I'm 20 years old.
Oh, I'm old enough to be your mom. Damn.
Yeah,
I got 30 years on you.
So you're 50. Oh, I should ask a woman at their age. I'm so
You
sorry.
look, this big girl don't care. I'm glad to be here. I just went to a funeral on Friday. Was it Friday? She was 50. I'm glad to be here at 50. God is good. I'm glad to be here. Okay, run it to me, Jay.
Yes. Amen. Do you think he had a connection to me as like death? Brian Laundrie.
Did he have a connection with what, baby?
Me as death? Because they found her body yesterday. So, like, is he on this killing spree right now?
No, the maintenance man killed her, baby.
Okay.
He made a pass at her. He made a pass at another girl. If I'm not mistaken, he's the one that threw a weight through a girl's window. So he was just a sicko. He was a maintenance man. They've got him clocked in right before her disappearance in her apartment. They put him at her apartment before she disappeared. So he did it. You see, he killed himself on Monday. You didn't know that? You didn't know that?
No.
Don't say no. Possible star. Don't mess with me.
Okay.
Yeah, they're linking him to her death. Yes.
Okay.
But this is the problem I have. Let me tell you all, because I got so many people in the room right now, 300 people. For those who haven't been following my content, there was a girl who went missing out of South Carolina, and she's from Florida, and she was the type to like to go barefoot on the beach. So wherever she was, with this riding a bicycle, I don't really understand it, but anyway, the people told her she had to wear her shoes, which we already know that Brian don't like to wear shoes. So what I was thinking was perhaps Brian crossed her path in South Carolina and killed her because they found her behind a dumpster or behind a fire department or some mess or something. And I told myself, this is weird, because when I heard that she's from South Carolina, it threw me off. I thought, well, wait a minute. Her mama said, well, baby, you ain't got to stay up there. Get your hotel room because we don't want you driving all that way to Florida. So we don't know what happened to her. And this is right around the time that Mr. went missing into the swamp. Yeah, somebody said maybe there's a barefoot club. It's something.
Maybe.
But it was strange just hearing them say she was from Florida. And she told her mother, well, since they won't let me walk around without my shoes on, I'm going to come back home. And then poof, don't nobody hear nothing else from her. And then she's found dead.
Wow.
I don't know, Lord.
I just found out all that information now.
Queen, stay up on it, honey. News breaks stay in my ear. Let me tell you something. If you can see the notifications that come on this Queen's phone every 5 seconds from news break, this location, IG, folks stay in my box. I keep trying to tell people, I'm burnt out.
Okay. I'm not in the know. I'm a new subscriber. I just subscribed 2 hours ago.
Thank you, Jay.
Yes.
And know
all those videos.
And know that we can agree to disagree. Because some people get mad at stuff I say. But what I tell people is, I don't have to think like how you think. We're not the same people. So I'm entitled to my opinion. You're entitled to your opinion. But you can be respectful. But when I see that you want to aid killers, child molesters, rapists, I don't have no use for you. That's just who I am. I don't aid nobody that will violate another human being. That's just who I am. I don't make excuses for human beings. We are all flawed. We all make mistakes. We all can be redeemed from our mistakes, our sins. But when you see that there's something wrong with a person and you want to uphold their ass and foolishness, especially when it comes to children, I don't have no respect for you. I can't fool with you.
Yeah.
Because there's no excuse to be messing with nobody's child.
Yeah. I just heard that from you a few hours ago. So.
Okay, listen to that. Sooner cut it out. Sooner said, imagine this. Doorbell rings and it's Brian Laundrie. What would you do? I'm going to invite Brian in. Come on in.
No. Yes,
I
won't invite him in.
Yes, I would. No. Come on in. Look. Come on in.
No.
Queen got something for you.
You gonna fight back at it? You wanna
Hold
fight
on
him?
1 second. I'm gonna show you. Hold on. I'll be right back.
Okay.
Keep. Don't be scared. Talk to Trucker right quick. I'm gonna show you. Hold on.
Oh my goodness. Oh my gosh, what is
Hold
she
on.
gonna do?
Oh boy.
Okay.
She's sneaky. She's up to something.
Yeah, I know what she's gonna do. I'll just wait.
Y'all like, you know what I learned about y'all? Y'all like
Oh
drama.
goodness.
Y'all like drama.
I don't want this video to be taken down.
The video ain't gonna be taken down. I'm not stupid enough to show nothing that'll get me flagged or get me put in jail.
In trouble. Okay. Just wanted to make sure.
It depends on what type of rubber it is. I mean,
who is it? Ma'am, I'm lost. I'm looking for my girlfriend. Come again? I'm looking for my girlfriend. Okay, let's just say I'm stupid. I open the door. How you doing? Look, how you doing? Yeah, ma'am. I need directions to what to. And I look and I say, damn, that look like Brian Laundrie to myself. And I say, well, honey, come on in. And he come on in. He get to looking around and talking and this and that. And I'm going to bring this right upside your damn head. I'm going to bust you in your damn head with this damn lead pipe.
Is that a baseball bat?
No, it's not.
Oh my gosh. Okay. If it's something private, then maybe just keep it to
It's
yourself.
not private.
no, it's like a cop nightstick. They used to have a rubber one.
I took this off a table leg. An old table. I'm sitting at the table now, and I got the topper on top of another table. Some said keep the leg. You see that cut? All that's pure metal. You come on up and I got something for you. I don't need no gun. Cause see, I know a gun can still catch me a charge. I'm gonna beat your ass with this damn lead pipe. I'm gonna wear you out.
Whoa. Okay. Tough woman. And then escape out of the house? Or are you just gonna stay
Folks
there?
know that you don't try me, period. See, one thing, I ain't opening no door. So Brian could never get in.
Oh.
Because I look at the peephole at everybody. Everybody know how I rock. I look at the peephole first.
Okay.
Do you understand what I'm saying?
Yeah, I do.
You don't ever open your door to nobody. Dangerous.
Yeah.
You know, I made that mistake a couple weeks ago on a live. Somebody was walking by the door. Her phone charger hit the door, and stupidly I did open the door because I heard something. But that's dangerous because who's to say if it was a setup? You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because
That's the same thing with.
Because you don't know people. You don't know.
That's the same thing.
But
That's the same thing if.
Oh yeah, I'd give it to him. Yes, I would. Oh, honey. I would give it to him. Oh, and it's old. Look how old it is. This table leg is old as I am. That's old as me. That's dirt.
Oh my goodness.
What side you want? You want the side that's metal, rusted, and dangerous. The side that ain't been smoothed down.
That'll definitely bring him down. And then call the FBI. Don't
I'm not
wait.
calling the FBI. I'm going to call the ambulance and tell them y'all forgot something over here.
Okay.
Call the mortuary, have the meat wagon come up and pick up the dead body with the spatula.
I'm gonna tell you, yes, 911. What is your emergency? Yes, you forgot something.
What did you forget? No, we're just doing the call, like a practice call. If he did enter.
And then I'm gonna say, can I get my 30,000? Can I get my 30,000? Because I got Brian Laundrie laying here in the floor. Give me mine. I ain't about to play no games about my money. Give me all my money.
Yeah,
I'm gonna
Queen.
I'm gonna give you what you want.
Queen going, Going
Hey,
gangsta on
you give me all my money. I want all of it, and I want it in small bills. I might want to tip somebody later. I might want to tip
30,000
somebody later.
or
He's
half.
sick, and he's enjoying this, and you know he's not far from his parents because he's a mama's boy. He's not far from his parents.
No.
Why don't we just run the reward the 2K?
Oh, somebody said it's
$170,000.
$170,000. Is it 170? Wanted to get to 170,000.
It's on Twitter. I don't want to do like speculations if that's true or not. If it's
Well, go look it up, Jay.
100s.
Go look up the
No, I'm not.
and come back and tell me because I can't believe it went from 30,000 to 170,000.
Okay.
I heard it.
Well, not right now.
170,000 reward, but $12 after taxes. I wish the hell you give me $12 after I done turned in Brian Laundrie. You gonna give me all my damn money? It's gonna be some more homicides. You give me all my damn money. You better give me my damn money. Give me my money. There ain't no way. Oh, somebody else is saying it's up to 170,000. That's crazy because that was early in the week. We had it at 30,000.
I thought it was around 135. Yeah.
130. Okay.
I'll look it up. Not right now.
You know
I'll
what
look it up
somebody
and tell you
said? He
tomorrow.
still breastfeed. I gotta remove myself. Oh Lord.
Remove yourself from the video. We can still hear
I'm
you.
dead. He's breastfeeding. You all are sick.
Hell, like I said, he's still a mama's boy. He's a spoiled little brat.
Oh, yeah.
We haven't
Like,
heard
it is
anything
one-
about any friends, baby.
I didn't hear anything about his friends either. All I remember is like how Cassie lied to us and said, I was not with him on September 6th. Really?
Yeah.
Really? No, you weren't with him.
So, Jay, where do you think he is?
I still think he's in Florida.
Okay. Why do you think he's
In the Appalachia? Because he like the way he's walking is like he's limping, so he can't really walk
Well,
that
wait a
far.
minute. Somebody on a YouTube video I came in across last night said, look at his walk. His walk is, peculiar. Why are you saying he's limping, baby?
It was in the body cam footage that I saw.
Oh, somebody said so. Survivor said it's 180,000. Oh yeah, I need that money bad. I needs that money.
Oh, look,
wish I
Pink
had
Lotus put it. It's the duck walk.
Yeah, that's what somebody said. That's what Pink said. The duck walk. So what's wrong? I ain't paying no attention. Y'all watch it. When do y'all sleep? Hell, y'all talk about me. Hell, y'all know every damn thing going on social media.
I'll keep you in the know. I just need to I'll follow you on Twitter if you have one.
No, I'm on
I'll send you
IG.
those- Oh, okay.
Big Sexy 71. That's my IG.
Oh my gosh.
You look
I
what
got
somebody
confused.
said. Roberta birthed a natural born killer. No, hey, y'all know how I feel about that name. I ain't never met a white Roberta. Somebody called the paramedics.
Ooh.
I don't know no white Robertas. I ain't never met. Look, Maxine said slew-footed it.
Oh my goodness.
Girl, he ain't in that house. I'm in a safe room. Y'all better stop. He's got a distinct gait. Okay. He flat-footed it. His feet go outward. Y'all are cruel. Say he's got a
Well,
dumb
he's-
walk. Y'all are mean. He's probably married up at Bates Motel. Oh, Jesus. I can't. Y'all showing out. All I know is we live in a world full of bald white Brians who are acting sketchy in the real world. Okay, that's not nice.
No, it's not.
That's not nice.
There's a YouTuber named Joseph Morris. He looks exactly like him, but I don't want to I also follow him on YouTube, but I don't
Well,
want to
guess what?
assume
Follow
that
him on YouTube,
him.
but don't follow him home.
He's the guy
Don't
that
follow him home.
monetized. He's the guy that monetized Gabby's death. That's the YouTuber that monetized Gabby's death and put a
You know
fake photo of
Emilio says he's dirty laundry is hiding in a washing machine. You know what, y'all?
I can't
Dog
believe
bounty
people go that
added
far.
10,000 to the 170,000. Okay, Kinsley said 170 on per online. Okay. Where is Baldo? You know what? S. Hagen, you ought to be shaming yourself. Don't y'all stop this. Did you see Roberta and hubby were gardening today, and as soon as they seen the drone, they went inside?
That really shows them.
Jay,
their
did
true
you see
colors.
that? Did you
Yeah,
see that,
I did.
Jay?
It shows them that shows their true colors. They're so
Yeah,
embarrassed to
well, that's my point.
show
Okay, what
themselves
about
in front
you?
of the media.
Trucker, did you see the drone?
No, I haven't.
Okay, Jay, do you think
Yeah.
he had something to do with the ladies?
Yeah, maybe he. Well, I did just say he was limping.
Outlaw
So
said he don't know, I don't think. Or Outlaw, you changed your mind.
maybe he asked a friend to drive him to the bar.
How you gonna have a
Maybe.
friend out there? Wasn't nobody out there? But he just went on the trip with his girlfriend. Who would a friend be?
Or like a random person. Like, I don't know.
Oh God, Jay, you're killing me. You're killing
I know. This is. My story's all over the place.
Ooh, $180,000. Lord have mercy. All I can say is I'd be gone so fast. They'd be like, what happened to that black lady that was living? She left. She left quickly.
Turned into Ghosted Split.
Okay, Kinsley, now that's not nice. The mama looks flat-chested. I can't. Y'all, please stop. I'm dead. Oh, God, I'm dead. A planned murder. You're going to plan for the run, food, money, etc. How we know his family don't have a doomsday bunker? Oh, Lord, Joe Dirt, you're killing me. Who are the Laundries that Ellie didn't watch? Brian, I've not heard about who they are either, New York or Florida. Interesting. That's interesting. Somebody said she walks like a duck too. You know what? Oh my God.
Not
Him
really.
and Gabby
That's
got
not
back
true.
together the same night. Well, I think that's obvious they got back together because she was last seen 15 days later on the 27th at that said restaurant where they had the altercation with the people inside the restaurant. So that's the whole point. The 12th is when the incident took place.
Then the 27th was when they argued at Mary Piglet's.
So 15 days later, she's last seen with him at this restaurant. So we know common sense they made up. But the information that was sent to me earlier is that he left sometime in the middle of the month to unpack things in Florida. So this is very, very itchy. Because what did you tell Gabby that you were going to go do when you left her? So, see, this is why I keep saying to everybody, something is off.
Yeah,
you mean to tell me she stayed where then when he left to go back to Florida, if we're to believe this? Let me pull it back up. Hold on.
Okay.
Put my glasses on too, but the print is very fine. This is very strange. Hold on, baby.
Yeah, there's like a lot of missing pieces that are like it's all over the place.
What we're going by is just other people's rendition of this, and this. Okay, so I don't know what is the truth,
and what's not true,
and what's not the truth. Right? Okay, let me see. Hold on. 8/12, 8/17. 8/17 to 8/23. That would be 6 days. Brian helps his father in Florida with his storage unit via, they scratched out flight while Gabby stays in Fairfield Inn. Why they scratched it out, I don't know. But this is something one of the fans sent me. So on the 17th of August through the 23rd, he's gone 6 days to Florida allegedly to empty out a storage or do something with a storage. It says helps his father in Florida with his storage unit. So who's his? The daddy storage or his storage? So what are we saying? Why would you fly back to help your daddy with his storage? Because that's what this is saying, the information that somebody sent me.
I'm going to say his storage so that he could plan her murder.
Yeah,
I'm just being honest.
What I'm saying. Could this possibly be it? He realizes things are not getting better with Gabby. So I'm going to go fly back, help my daddy do whatever, or empty her stuff. So you don't even know which is the truth or not. And then I go back out there, which is that Profiling Evil channel said he Googled, flight arrangements from that western city where they live to out there where they were. Big money, $800 round trip. Like you said, who has that kind of money to fly from where they were back to Western Florida to do whatever it was he was doing? Because we can't even say what he was doing. And then you flew back out there, murdered this girl, take her debit card to her car, and drive it all the way back to Florida and play possum once you get back. What the hell are we talking about?
Ooh, he's slick.
This is very strange. Good night, Pink. Thank you so much. Maybe he needed to hide the van. Lori, hide it where? He didn't hide it, honey.
No, he didn't hide the van. It was there.
Yeah,
He came home with it.
Okay, here what somebody said. 17th through the 23rd, he supposedly left. His sister slipped, they said, but I don't know. Then something with the storage. Gabby stayed at Fairfield Inn by the airport in Utah.
I didn't hear.
This is very strange. She said, but she don't know this make no sense.
I didn't hear about.
Well,
Gabby
I
staying
looked at the neighborhood last night, and those houses don't look that fancy to me to say they're loaded. And I'm just gonna say that. I know real estate is very high in Florida, but that neighborhood looks very bland, and I don't see that it was all that for them to be having no money. It's very strange. I don't know. Would there be a plane ticket? Yes. But see, that's the whole point of this story. We don't have any verifications of plane tickets. We don't have verification of why he went to Florida, whose storage unit it was. Did he empty out her belongings? Somebody jumped in the channel last week saying her mother said that he went back to empty her stuff and put it in the storage. But I have yet to hear anything from her mother
so do I.
about a storage unit. Okay, Tara says the house is only $120,000. That's what I was saying. I looked at the houses yesterday, and those are not fancy houses. Like I said, houses in Florida are very expensive. So what doesn't look expensive to us would be expensive to them because their property is higher in Florida than other parts of the U.S. So what looks like a $150,000 house might be $300,000, and it looks like just old regular ass 2-3 bedroom rancher. Because their houses cost more down there than here. Gabby's dad sent her Uber Eats right during this time. Allegedly, yes. They have more than one house. Well, I don't know what all they have. Some of you are alleging they got boats, they got property, they got this. And like I said, I'm not going to go ahead and judge their house according to the way it looks. Because like I said, the property in Florida is higher than anywhere else. But they got something because they went and got a lawyer. And why do you need a lawyer for stealing money off a credit card? You could plead that out, pay the restitution. See where I'm going?
Yeah, I know where you're going.
Plead that out, like most people do. Pay your court costs and fines. Do your 1-year probation. You got a lawyer because who's the person that put a bug in your ear about the damn fraud unless your son told it? Yeah, mama, I did take money off her card. They're going to be coming looking for me for that. I also killed her. Okay?
Oh my gosh.
I'm just saying. Because what is the conversation that he had with them? Because why would you go hire a lawyer for a kid that's going to kill themselves? That's why I keep telling everybody. That's why he's not dead. That's why he didn't go to the swamp. He didn't kill himself. Because why would you go get a lawyer for somebody that's suicidal? You're not. If I thought you were dead, I'm not going to get a lawyer. Because the charges are something you can stand before a judge and rectify that day. They're going to have you on camera spending $1,000 because he came from Wyoming to Florida. That's a long way. He used that money to get back here in her van.
True.
That's it. Somebody says the family's worth $1 to $5 million. Well, good luck. Right. Smoke. Yeah. Can't even imagine their conversation. Exactly. He said something to his parents. Okay, let's go there. Trucker, you go. What did he tell his parents before and when he got back to Florida?
Oh, I'd have to go back and re-look that over.
No, you ain't got to look nothing over. That's in your mind. What did he tell his parents about what happened to Gabby Petito?
That we don't have no facts on. I mean,
No, I'm asking you what you think he told them, baby.
well, being in Brian's parents' shoes, I would ask the boy, how come you returned without her? Then go from there.
But I'm saying, what do you think he told his parents about Gabby Petito? Why he was back without her? Somebody in the chat says he told the parents everything.
No, I don't think he told everything.
Okay.
He used that as a smokescreen to try to clean up her.
Somebody says, I think he played the victim and mom believed him. Okay. Kelly says, I think he told him everything. Okay. He probably had something on his parents. Why you keep saying that, Pink? Had something on his parents? Come on, really? Why do y'all keep talking about this juice company? What is the big deal?
What?
Jesus.
What I'm topic. Yeah, I got lost. Okay.
Dee said, oh, Dee done woke up. He told him she left him for another guy. Yeah, but if I left you for another guy, guess what? I ain't leaving my van. Stay woke. If I leave you, why the hell are you driving my van? I'm not going to leave my van. They believe whatever he said. Okay. The juice company went under in 2018. Okay. Because the parents are encouragers, maybe he told them the truth. Perhaps he did. That's where they make their money. Okay. He might have told them on his way home so they could have come up with a plan, not the first time they covered for him. Yes, who done it? Well, the reason why I know he told them something is because, one, they canceled their trip from that same DeSoto Park beforehand. They canceled their trip because they knew Brian was coming home. Stay woke. Why would you cancel your trip? Because your son is returning. If he's returning with his girlfriend, why do I need to be home with my husband? Come on, y'all. I tell y'all, you're missing everything. Why do I need to be home? Because Brian is returning from Wyoming. It has been said that that trip to that park or whatever they went to camp, they had already made reservations before Brian came back from Wyoming. His mother canceled that trip. Stay woke. Because you told her everything. You told her whatever version you could. And then they rescheduled the trip and went out to that campsite. Daddy, Mommy, Brian, and Cassie. And they hatched their getaway plan to get Brian Laundrie on the road. And he is still at large because they had days to plan this and get him gone. And that's it. Dee, you know damn well he wasn't distraught about what he did. Come on now. Brian didn't just start his behavior yesterday. Follow his trail starting in high school. There's something back there. Well, there's probably something from when he was a child. They knew he was in trouble. Whatever version in his sick mind, I think he left with the sister. Well, they said he touched down with her when he first got there to Florida. Yes, 3 entered, 2 came out. Exactly. Yes, I mentioned that, Andre. He definitely told them something. Hence the reason when the cops and Gabby's father came to the house looking for Gabby, they already had lawyered up. Yes. And the fact that the parents would not talk, the fact that Brian would not talk shows you he's guilty. What decent human being would come halfway across the country in somebody else's vehicle, stole money off their credit card, not speak to law enforcement or her family about her? What decent person would do that? And then later go on the run, and yet some people would say, somebody else killed Gabby Petito. What the hell planet? What damn planet are you from? You loved her at some point, but yet when you return, you have nothing to say to law enforcement or her parents. And you want me to logically believe that some random person killed that girl out there in the middle of nowhere That makes no logical sense, because in the end, you're the one that came back with her van and her money. You did that. You killed her. You stole her cards or whatever else valuable she had, and you went on the road and you spent that money to fuel that damn van to make it back to Florida because you didn't have no damn money or a job or savings. And then you told your parents some cooked up story, and they have followed suit and aided you to get out on the run. And that's why you're on the run, because you know, one, you stole the money, and two, you killed that girl. And that's the bottom line. And there's nobody can make me believe different. And it ain't the Illuminati, Cloaks and Daggers, Dungeons and Dragons killed her. Brian Laundrie killed Gabby Petito. And that's what I believe. That's what I believe. The state of Florida does not have any laws to aid the parents as guilty parties after the fact. It's Florida law. Florida has some very funky laws, obviously.
Yeah,
yes, they can't be charged.
But the only way they can be charged unless it turns into a federal case. Then they can be charged and be arrested. Other than that, Florida state laws are going to cover them all the way through.
Yes. Sad. I'm trying to figure out who would even make a law like that. It's ridiculous. This is a sad story. It's a very sad story. FBI is being exposed as broken right now. Why you say that? Well, I know he's at large because he's got help.
Yeah, he got help from quite a few people.
He has help. I already know he has help. I have the parents cross state lines for him at all. I don't know. But see, that comes into the issue with the car. If I'm to believe that somebody said they saw him, this guy says he saw him in North Carolina driving a truck needing directions to California, then that means somebody went out of town and purchased a car for Brian Laundrie. Because no way in hell you're going to purchase a car for him out of the state of Florida. You would definitely want to purchase a car with a different state tag, because naturally law enforcement would be looking for a Florida car with, a Florida tax. But in the end, someone still is going to recognize you for buying a car. How was your appearance changed from weeks ago? You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Well, even if you cross up here, Tennessee, Louisiana, bought a car, somebody still can recognize you as the person that came into their dealership buying a car. His brother is a cop. I have no knowledge of that. He believes he's died of the murders.
Betty Boop had a good question, asking why the Laundries are so protected. But anyway, reason why there's two laws that under the state of federal Florida law that it was after the fact that of knowledge of what Brian did. So therefore, they're not covered under the federal law. And if it becomes a federal case, then yeah, they can be indicted and be arrested. But for right now, the parents' Laundrie has not committed no federal crimes.
Just theft.
Indicted. It's just theft.
I don't know about a brother. I don't know about them being tied to law enforcement. I don't know about the mother working for the DA's office. In the end, none of that to me is going to matter. A girl is dead. She's national news right now. And you already know somebody's going to have to pay the piper. So all that stuff is irrelevant. Because nobody's going to care about that. Now, Florida has weird people. I'm going to say that because of Casey Anthony. 12 people let her go. So you better hope and pray you don't have those same type of 12 people pertaining to this. Because right now, I'm going to tell you, you have people who aid killers, murderers. Just keeping it real. There's no way nobody should have let Casey Anthony go, but 12 people did. And she's free to this day. He's on the insurance. Now, how you know that? Oh, my God. Come on. Oh, my God. I haven't heard anything about him being on anybody's insurance.
No.
Brian was sleeping on a twin bed at his parents' house with fiance. She should have left after the twin bed. John, where in the hell are you getting that from? Y'all killing me.
I want to know.
Two women are deceased from out there. Let me get their names. Hold on. Crystal Turner, Kylen, Schulte. Mr. Lowry is number 3. Petito is 4. Somebody was in the chat said something about a homeless man. I don't know. We also have a missing person out of Colorado Springs, and we do have information that these two were in Colorado as well at the beginning of their trip, the 1st of July. Pictures from his room that were posted. Who got pictures of his room? What the hell are we? What the hell? Oh, Lord. So you want me to believe he and this girl were sleeping
back
in
on
a
his
twin
Twitter
bed?
account.
Oh, my God. Y'all killing me. Twin bed and rich. Yes, Joe Dirt, exactly. Shaking my head. You want me to believe a twin man, a twin man. A man was sleeping in a twin bed with his girlfriend for 2 years? Y'all, please stop. Those pictures probably were years ago. I'm not about to believe that Brian was sleeping in a twin bed with a woman in his parents' house.
We really want to go back 5 years on
I didn't say the trial will be in Florida. What we're saying is Florida law says the parents can't be charged for anything they knew of after the fact. Mm-hmm. Thank you, Jennifer. The bedroom pics are from when they tried to sell the house in 2017. That's why I told them. There's no way I'm going to believe that man was sleeping in a bed with a girl, twin bed. Come on, you guys. Stop this now. They eventually got bunk beds. Okay. Jesus. Okay, now listen to I don't know. No wonder they fought. You know what? I can't fool y'all. Reese, you ain't missed nothing but a bunch of craziness. Because they showing out in the chat. How do y'all go from talking about a man linked to dead folks to twin beds? I can't say. I can't do this.
Or to a single bed. It's like, come on.
Lord have mercy. I turned my camera off. I didn't mean to. I'm sorry. Sorry about that. He probably made her sleep on the floor. Come on, you guys. Y'all stop this. Yes, the charges are out of Wyoming. So that's what I'm curious about, Trucker, as far as the laws about the parents, because this crime didn't take place in Florida. So I'm wondering what would be the jurisdiction as far as the parents aiding and abetting their son, because this crime is not in Florida. Could Wyoming still loop them in?
You know what? That is a good question. Wyoming's a little different on that. But the thing is, wait a minute. He did cross state lines because he went from Utah to Florida, told mom and dad, went back to Utah to pick her up to go to Wyoming. I'll have to look up that case. I mean, the laws under that. From Wyoming, I think they can charge him for aiding and abetting and harboring.
Nikki Mayab or Miyab, I don't know if I'm pronouncing your name. Hit the link, baby. I want to hear from you. Ladies, drop the link for Nikki. I want to hear what she has to say about the protesting situation.
Oh, well, will I find if I find him? If he doesn't have a gun, I'll take him down in a heartbeat.
Somebody said if you found a trucker, what would you do?
I'd take him down in a heartbeat.
Nikki, hit the link. Soul Survivor dropped the link for you. Hit the link. I want to hear what you have to say, please. I really want to hear what somebody has to say pertaining to the protesters.
Yeah, from what I've been hearing, they've taken it a little too far.
Hello, Kaylani. How you doing, baby? I am working at the moment. I can't come live, but I live 2 houses from them. Oh, Nikki. God, can't you go to the bathroom and say something for a minute? Good Lord. We would like to hear what you have to say.
Oh yes, please, Nikki. You will have inside information.
Yeah, because I get tired of hearing other stuff, and you're looking at videos of people hollering and screaming and all that. Let me hear from somebody that lives in the neighborhood. Yeah, go to the bathroom. Just tell us something. Oh, she's an RN nurse. Sadly, can't leave the unit. Oh man. Okay.
Especially if she's in intensive care unit, she can't.
Oh man.
They tell her to break.
The protesters are taking things way too far, just silently holding space. There will be enough and make them nervous. No need to scream. Well, like I said, if it was their neighborhood where they live, they would have a problem. Because you wouldn't want people out there cussing and fussing and yelling and da-da-da-da. You trying to rest, you want to sit outside, you want to have a drink, coffee. You're going to feel the same way. And that's the whole point of what I've said about these stories. It shouldn't be that you've got to put the shoe on the other foot to understand what somebody's going through. You all are entitled to your feelings, however you want to feel about the Laundries, Brian, his sister, but you're all out in front of their damn house cussing and fussing and bullhorns and stuff. You're disturbing the peace. We get it. You don't like them. Most of us probably don't care for them, but you still got to respect the other people. The other people live in the neighborhood. They didn't sign up for that. They don't have anything to do with Brian Laundrie and his parents. They don't have anything to do with the sister, her neighbors. They don't got nothing to do with what she said and lied about. That's not their problem. And you're disturbing them. You're disturbing them. I understand. You want to give your peace, but that's why they got the police there, because they already know that something could jump off at a moment's notice. You already got one guy going off fighting a guy and had to bond out of jail. And let's keep it real. How fucked up is that? I got to bond out of jail for fighting you, and you're on my lawn causing problems. If indeed it went down like that, why should I have to go to jail? I shouldn't even have to tell you to get off my lawn. That's my
Good
house.
point.
That's my house.
Nikki just posted the question in there.
And it don't have to be that this guy, he could probably not care for the Laundries too, but that's still his house. That's his property. And he don't want you standing out there. He don't want you gathering. That's his damn right. That's his right. Because at some point, you are going to want to get some sleep. You're going to want to get, you might want to sit out, enjoy yourself on your property, front or back. And you got people out here with bullhorns, hollering and cussing. Man, you don't want to hear that. Whether you like the Laundries or not, you're not going to want to hear that.
Yeah, Nikki, we know it's hard because they have taken it too far. And especially when they have thrown a few threats out there that, yeah, I can understand the reason why you don't want to take the kids out there and play in the front yard or let them.
Yeah, because you don't know what can jump off.
Whatever.
You don't know what can jump off for people. And like I keep trying to tell people, you do not know people. People can do all type of crazy stuff. Just like they're out there protesting, somebody could watch them go home or go wherever they live and follow them and blow their damn brains out. You're taking a lot for granted by being out there in front of the Laundrie's house, Cassie's house, whatever. You do not know the day that somebody will stand up there and they will follow your ass home and give it to you. You're taking a lot for granted. And that's what people don't understand. You think you're a right fighter, but you could end up dead fooling with those Laundries.
Yeah, Nikki, I did catch that live feed on two of them, and yes, some of them might have taken it too far, defaming their businesses, their live restaurants, the burning their house down. Oh yeah, it's getting
Home place.
pretty
What are you
bad.
talking about? Some people gonna feel bad if it was someone else to kill Gabby. Well, I don't think somebody else killed Gabby. How about that? Who's the somebody else that killed her? Enlighten the queen.
Well, you think Santa Claus killed her?
Yeah, yeah. I guess Pookie did it.
Some people might think it was a tooth fairy.
Hello, Reeks. Don't burn their house down. Don't talk like that. Don't talk like that. That's stupid people talk.
Yeah, that was stupid people are doing that, blowing way out of their mind.
God will handle the laundries. You need not do anything to them. God will right the wrong of the laundries. You don't need to do anything. Don't bother them. Don't set no fire. Don't talk like that. God will handle them.
Yep, and they're in their own way.
Didn't the parents move into this house recently after renters moved out? Or were Gabby and Brian renting and he moved their stuff into storage and so parents can move in? Margaret, that's a very good question because I've been trying to figure that out too. I haven't dwelled on that much, but I've been hearing commentary about that, that the parents just moved into this house. So what was really going on with all these people in this house? It's very interesting. It's very interesting. Why did they just move to this house? Where did they move from? The parents.
That is a good point.
Nikki said they moved here 2 years ago. From where? New York or somewhere else in Florida? Okay, sex trafficking. Come on now. It's very interesting. Tired of all these people getting away with murder. Yes, it's sickening. We got Marcano. She was just murdered down there in Florida. Pretty young girl. College students. Okay, New York. So they just got here. Okay. But what I thought somebody was trying to say maybe they just moved to the house recently, not 2 years ago. Okay, WTP, Long Island. Okay.
That's where most of the facts are coming from. It was Long Island about 3 years ago when they moved.
But you know, when somebody was speaking about them moving, I thought maybe they were trying to say that maybe the parents lived somewhere else in Florida and then went back into this house. You understand what I'm saying? Because I wasn't really getting information pertaining to when somebody just said they just moved. When I think of just moved, I think of like recently, not 2 years ago. The two women that they found is very interesting. I heard some details, murder mystery for real. Yes, it is. Yeah, Cynthia, that's what I want her. She can't talk. She's working right now. I really would like for you to reach out to me. Nikki, look me up on IG, Big Sexy 71. I need to talk to you because I would like to have you as a guest one-on-one on this channel. There'll be nobody else on the panel but you. And you will tell me what's been going on down there on the ground in this town and what you've learned and heard pertaining to this case. Thank you.
From Nikki, what we heard, it was no accident. It was a premeditated murder from what we understand.
Nikki, but well, you know what, Outlaw, let's go there since she mentioned that. Does that ring a bell to you, what Nikki just said from the other night?
Yeah.
Huh?
Yep.
Don't you find that strange? Oh, let me write
it is very strange.
Hold on. Oh, Messenger. Are you on IG? Nikki, are you on IG, honey? I'd rather call you on IG.
No, only Facebook. Queen.
I ain't trying to do Facebook. Okay, Nikki, are you not on IG? Do you not have an IG page? You're not on Instagram? I'd rather talk to you on Instagram. That's my way of talking to the fans. Pink, that's what I'm saying the other day. They are enabled dog the bounty hunter. Well, I want to know, Nikki, are you on Instagram? Hold on one second, baby. Because when you have an off day, I want to have you on Everyday Shenanigans so you can talk to the public about what's going on in the neighborhood, if you can. You don't have to show yourself because I don't want anything to happen to you because you don't know people. I don't trust anybody, especially with a case like this. I don't trust anybody. Okay, well, I'll find a way to talk to you. Okay, Nikki, that's fine. S. Hagen, what you got to say, baby? Her
2015.
You're breaking up.
It was rented
You're breaking
out
up.
until
Start
2
over.
years ago.
S, you got to start over. You broke up, baby. Thank you, Kelly.
According to stupid Wi-Fi. Go back.
Well, go to Candy and Dawn's house. See if you can cough.
Okay, is this better?
You want to call me from Candy and Dawn's house? See if the Wi-Fi works better.
No.
Oh, Jesus. That's a good question. Nikki, do you think it's an accident? Yes, I do feel it was an accident. What? Why, Nikki?
All right,
Nikki, you need to be on this live.
Everything better now?
I need Nikki on this live right now. How do you know it's an accident? Do you know the Laundries?
Can everyone hear me?
Yeah, Hagen, hold on. Don't talk. Nikki, do you know the Laundries personally?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you can't come in my chat with all this now and you can't speak because you're doing too much right now. Lord have mercy. Now, WTP, what you talking about? You hit the link too, WTP. Y'all coming here with all this foolishness now, talking about he murdered Michelle Cuevas. Who is that? Oh Lord, I'm dead. Go ahead, Hagen, go on, because now it's got outrageous now. I ain't never seen folks love coming in the chat 5 hours later and then they start throwing stuff out about Pookie, Ray, Shamiqua.
According to real estate records, they bought the house in 2015 and did not move into it till 2 years ago. It was rented. Before that, they had 2 other places in Florida, which they sold. And before that, they had 1 place in New York. And that was according to real estate records.
Well, I keep trying to tell y'all don't know the queen and who the queen knows. But I bet y'all have information for y'all by tomorrow. Be very careful when you come in this chat. Because you don't know who I know.
like Queen says, come up with the receipts to show the facts.
Thank you, Smoke. Kelly says Nikki's wrong about when they moved into
all
the
you
house.
have to do
I
is
started
look
to
up the
mention it
address.
earlier and decided not to. Well, Kelly, say something. Kelly, come on, hit the link. Because I got too many people chatting in the chat. Stop typing. I don't want no more people typing about the laundries and that damn house. You got a receipt to something, hit the link. Hit the link. Go ahead, Hagen.
And here's the thing, you know how everyone was talking about how he was hitchhiking?
Mm-hmm.
I think that was a big ruse or an alibi to say he was out camping or whatever he was doing while somebody was back there murdering her. But I guarantee you he had the keys and the van keys and the credit cards in his pocket while that was going on.
Yes, because he had them all along. You agree? He had them all along.
Their real estate, it looks like. Hagen, and it was also said that their lawyer is a real estate lawyer, not a criminal lawyer.
Listen, Hagen, do you agree he had her stuff all along?
But they've owned many properties, at least 3 in Florida and 1 in New York.
Hagen, can you hear me? I'm going to cut this live. I'm going to cut this live and come back.
Yeah.
Do you believe he already had her keys and her credit cards beforehand?
Yes.
Okay. Thank you.
Yeah. Yes. Definitely.
Yes, John. You would call for help. You would not leave a person out in the middle of nowhere in their car. What is it that you people don't understand about that? That was not his car. You want to go leave her? Cool. Then get the hell on.
Yes.
What are you doing with her car?
Yes.
You got her car, her keys, her money. And you want me to believe some random person out there in the middle of nowhere killed her? That's okay. I'm going to show you what I'm going to do. Hold on 1 second. We're going to see who's telling the truth. They don't know the queen.
Mm-hmm.
See, I don't tell everything on my channel. But I'm getting ready to find out who's who. Hold on 1 second. Keep talking. You might wish you never contacted me.
Uh-oh.
Mm-mm.
Well, ruh-roh, Waggy. The heat is on.
You can talk, baby.
No, Nikki, you're all right, but we just need to know some facts, so.
You don't have to leave, but you got to understand, this is a live stream. People are talking, they're giving their opinion. You have got to tell me something. You just can't come in the chat saying, I believe this, this, and this. I'm a neighbor, blah, blah, blah. The people are doing this, and then you can't tell us anything. Do you understand what I'm saying? So now we have to sit here and now wonder, about everything you said in the chat. Are you who you say you are? Do you live next to the laundries? And my live is already at 3:30. I'm not pissed off. Do not get it. Do not misunderstand what I'm saying. I'm not pissed off. What I'm saying is it makes no sense to come in a live chat and say those things, and then you can't get up on the stream and tell us what you're saying.
And to back it.
Yeah, I mean, we don't hear your voice. We don't see your face. It's just somebody in the chat.
So how are you, Mr. Outlaw?
See, people pretend to be other people and fake names all the time. We don't know what's the truth. We don't know you. We don't even know the laundries. I don't know these people.
Not bad, Hagen. Just a little tired.
We are a good family, and Brian and Gabby were good people. I can tell you that. Yes, I would assume Gabby's a good person, but Brian is not a good person. Please don't tell me you think he's a good person. Please don't tell me that. Okay, Nikki, don't worry about it. We'll let it go. Don't worry about it. She cannot come up on the live. Stop asking. She cannot come up. Reese, turn your stuff on. Let me end this live and come back if you all want to still hang, because it's getting, you made a mistake. Okay, now I'm about to start getting pissed off. Let me come off of here.
Yeah, don't do that yet, Queen.
Everybody drop down. I'll be back. Okay? If you want to donate to the channel, $Big Angie 129 Cash App. I will come back so I can end this stream and start a new stream because I don't know what the hell's going on where this live is going, but this is insane. But it's okay. I'm going to come back. Anybody else that wants to hit the link, you feel free to hit the link. This is Everyday Shenanigans. If you want to donate to the channel, $Big Angie 129 Cash App. If you have anything valuable pertaining to the story of Brian Laundrie and Gabby Petito, the two women out west, if you know the two women, if you know Robert Lowry, you can reach me on Big Sexy 71 IG. Please do not contact me if you don't have anything relevant to tell me pertaining to these people, because I stay busy with stuff. I can't waste my time with random messages. I'll be right back. Is this the same girl that wrote Chris Watts? I'll be back, you guys. Damn, I'm dead. Okay, thank you, Reese. I'll be right back, you guys. This is Everyday Shenanigans. Thanks for joining me. God bless you. Oh, Lord have mercy.